heaven and milk in his pillowcase.
Closed captions is killing me. Hi, chat.
Hi, guys.
There's a Shyguy. Shyguy wanted to be a part of this today. At least for a little bit.
For a little bit.
But I also don't have the screen we're going to use set up for 2 people because I wasn't expecting him to be a part of it. So So he'll be cut off during it. But that's fine.
Kind of, sort of, not really.
No, it's more cut off on the other one.
Oh, I get you.
So, but hi guys. Hold on, let me see. Excuse me. Hi Spiegel. Hi Kotana. Hi Lawrence. Hi Oni. Hi Kingdom. Hi Stardust. Hi Umbreons. Hi guys. Hello, hello. Let me know if I missed anyone. I will say hi. We're gonna take a small road trip. Be safe. Please be safe. The closed captions were hilarious. I said meow, and it was like mail, like getting mail. And so I said male, and then it said male as in female male. I'm like, closed captions. I don't understand. Hi, Elfling. Hello. Guy shy. Shy guy. It's a shy guy.
I'm not guy shy. Guys can be hot.
Says the straight one.
Guys can be hot.
Shy guy, Sawi, you're fine.
I was gonna say like one of these two, but I mean, with long hair. Yeah.
Shy guy's judging Edward and Jacob.
It's our biggest cup.
They can't see anything.
I know.
That's a Jacob cup. Do we
It's a
have
Jacob.
like what is it?
I think we have a Jacob, Edward,
Team
Bella,
Jacob. I was Team Edward.
Team Alice.
That's true. He's Team Alice. I was Team Edward just because Jacob really pissed me off in New Moon. Because he did the exact same thing to Bella that Edward had. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? But I also just like vampires more than werewolves, so.
And yet you decided to marry one.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Yeah. Team Alice. Team Jasper.
Jasper.
As a favorite character goes, now that I'm past my obsession with it, I'm trying to think. Who would be my favorite character?
Carlisle.
Probably Carlisle. I do really love Carlisle and Esme.
Yes.
Just like as characters. Everyone else has a lot to work on. Alice probably is my other one. So
She best girl.
I would say probably Alice. Obviously now that I'm far withdrawn from it and from being the teenager I was when it came out, I recognize now how unhealthy the relationships are in that in that book series. Namely, Bella just with anyone. Like, Edward's not great with Bella. Jacob's not great with Bella. Bella's not great when she'd get pregger, and I wanted to shake her. So,
Anyways.
the gender bent, though, love that. I will say the gender bent Edward and Bella, but I don't remember their names, were amazing. I actually really liked their relationship dynamic a lot more. Because the power dynamic shifted, and their personalities are different, and I really liked it. Bedward and Ella. No, what were their names? Does anyone remember? Did anyone read it? I actually really, really liked it. Like, it's much better than Twilight, in my opinion, is the gender bent version. What was it called? It's not called Twilight.
No. It's called like Midnight Sun or something.
No, Midnight Sun is the one that's from Edward's perspective, and it's really gruesome. Which I still want to read that, and it did come out. I should really read it. Because I really wanted to read like a darker version of Twilight, because it's supposed to be like... I remember reading the part that got leaked, and that's why she got upset and didn't release it. And it was like Edward planning on murdering every single person in the science lab to then leave Bella last to kill her because of the smell that she emanates or whatever. I don't know. I'm also saying it because other people in chat might not know and have avoided Twilight, which, haha, tricked. You're in part of the Twilight conversation now. Anyway. Was it like Benjamin instead of Bella? Shit, I started looking it up and then I forgot what I was looking up. Twilight, gender, Ben. Swap names? Gender swap names. That probably is. Oh, full list of name changes in the Twilight book, quote unquote. Life and Death. Twilight Reimagined. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, Jacob becomes Julie, also known as Jules. What else? Bo. Instead of Bella. Bo and Edith. Instead of Bella and Edward. Are their names. Goes to look it up, yeah. I think Bo is short for something. What does it show? No, it's just Bo.
No, it's just Bo.
Yeah. Yeah. The only person she didn't gender swap in the whole book was Bella's parents. Because she thought it would be really hard for a dad to get custody of a kid, like story-wise. Because Bella's mom had custody of her until she was old enough to decide. She thought that the courts wouldn't give custody to the dad, like, in general. Like, it's less likely.
The courts didn't give custody to my dad, even though my mom was doing a whole lot of other bad.
Yeah, but whether or not they could prove that. The character Bella, book and movie, no personality. Yeah, I realized that as I got older, but maybe it's because she had little to no personality that it was easier to put myself in her place. But then once she started having personality that was just revolving around her child, I was like, I want to shake you. But I did watch the movie. I was frustrated at the time with Kristen Stewart, not Kirsten Dunst. I always want to say Kirsten Dunst. Kristen Stewart. I was always frustrated with her performance back then when I first watched it. But then literally right after I watched the movie, I reread the book. And not only did the movie actually pretty well follows the book, like almost word for word for a lot of situations. But two, I then realized that a lot of what happens in Bella's personality is internal and never external.
Yeah, it's in her head.
So actually... Kristen Stewart nailed it. Also, Kristen Stewart is a great actress in general. Yeah. So it was really frustrating to see that with Bella, but then, yeah, Bella actually is kind of like that. And then I realized I just kind of don't like Bella as a character. Like, all of the interesting people are the vampires. Even the Volturi. Even, it's been forever since I read it. Even the Volturi are more interesting. Like, they're very interesting, actually.
And evil.
And evil, but very, very interesting. Also, Michael Sheen?
Yes.
Yeah. He was a great Arrow. He nailed Arrow.
He was a good
Arrow. And Small Bean.
Ella Fanning. No.
Dakota Fanning.
Dakota
Fanning nailed the creepy little girl vampire. Like, honestly, the Volturi in the movies was great. Like, the only thing I got mad about was they fucked up a character. One of the main three, but I don't remember which one. It was one of the two side ones. But it's been forever. Marcus or something?
I don't remember their names.
It's been forever. Anyway, this just got really into Twilight. My bad. Team Emmett! Emmett's a sweet bean. He's just got not a lot going on. But he genuinely is just a good bean. He's kind of... Emmett is Raphael in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Oh.
Give him food and he's happy.
My brain went to TMNT. And I'm like, I guess that makes sense.
Oh my god.
He's an angry boy?
They're all awful, but I used to have a WoW friend. We both ran enchantment shamans with ghost wolves everywhere in 2v2 PvP.
Hey.
And we were Team Jacob for the lulz. I love that.
That's awesome.
The depictions of the werewolves were very strange in the books. I like that it was just straight up a wolf.
Well, yeah, because
like, not werewolf.
They weren't werewolves.
Yeah, they're technically
They were
not.
skin shifters, and it's like, whatever.
Yeah. I do also I like that the movies did try to incorporate minorities, whereas the books do not. But I guess you could call Laurent, I think it's Laurent, who has olive skin, which I take.
And then
they made him black in the
Creole?
movie. But I really liked the actor for Laurent in the movies. I think he nailed it.
he's hot too.
A lot of the people in the Twilight movies are
a lot of the vampires are hot.
Yeah. But although it was really weird to see Carlisle, because the actor for Carlisle was in a show my mom watched called Nurse Jackie.
Yes.
And he's a like really big pervert in that fucking show. Like he was annoyingly perverted and constantly like basically sexual harassment all the time. And seeing him play then Carlisle was like, what is happening?
Thank you, Elfling. Yes, that is what I was going for.
Kristen Stewart is good at acting. No qualms against her. I only read the book for Jasper moments. Jasper he's got a dark past. I like that they all kind of have dark pasts except for Emmett. Emmett just got mauled by a bear, and Rosalind, she just was like, no, not him, and turned him. He really just was like, bear, and that's it. Like, Emmett doesn't really have a backstory out of all of them, whereas all the rest of them have this really dark past. Like, honestly, Rosalind, I feel terrible for her past. Like, I wouldn't say she has the worst by any means. They all have really hard pasts, but like, hers is rough. If you never got far enough in the story, you have no idea, but they have very, very dark backstories that I really like to read about. But I think the term you're looking for, Shyguy, is skinwalker, not skin shifter. Gotcha. That's what you were correcting. I love Nurse Jackie. Great show. I don't remember it. Like, I only walked in on Mom watching it every once in a while, and I just remembered, like, when we saw the Twilight thing, we're like, oh my god, it's Carlisle, and I hate this. He's so much different, though. He looks much different because Carlisle is blonde with blue eyes and really pale, whereas in Nurse Jackie is brown eyes, brown hair, and yeah, looks a lot different. It might have been great. The Alice never remembered her. See, I don't remember details. Does Alice's story relates to Rosalind's? Rosal. How do you say her name? I don't remember. It's been too long.
Rosalie.
Rosalie?
It's Rosalie.
Oh god. Meanwhile, I know the actor who played Carlisle from Supergirl. Oh, that's a newer thing though. I haven't seen anything with him in it like since Twilight. So I have this like hair that really wants to poke out, anime style.
A little bit. Oh. Where did it go?
Oh, it might have been great that Alice never remembered her past. Yes, Alice doesn't remember her past, but she did watch a video on it. And then she was like, trauma. Jesus.
How's it going? I don't know. Kind of blind with rage.
Yeah. I went to look
gonna
it
go
up, then
process
forgot what
this.
I was
Good day.
looking up. The quintessential cat experience. Honestly, it's streamer experience. So. But anyway, that's the Twilight rant from your cup. Which,
yeah, thanks.
that was not my fault. You're the one that started talking about it. You started talking about your cup. And I was like, okay.
No,
Yes.
we were on the topic of hot guys.
So you decided to point out on your cup.
No, I decided to point out that nobody on this cup is, like, my hot guy.
Again, he used his cup, which then got us on the topic. Anyway. Looks like I missed something great. Hi, Demonas. We just went on a Twilight rant. That's about it. But, again, Life and Death, very good. Stephanie Meyer was well past... Like, it was... She obviously improved as she wrote. You can definitely tell from reading the first to fourth book. So Life and Death is after the fourth book, but is a rewriting, regendering, like gender swap of all the characters except for the dad, mom and dad. So it's better written. The characters, I think the dynamic is much healthier and better Though I'd have to reread it to be 100% sure on that. But I remember thinking I really like the dynamic between Bo and Edith much more than Edward and Bella. And I still need to read Midnight Sun. I can't talk for it whatsoever. I know Gab read it. Gab was reading Twilight and Midnight Sun side by side to see like what moments were intersecting, which would be really interesting to read Midnight Sun now, because I don't know if she like changed it a lot since it was like pre-released.
I don't know.
It was only released up till like the first couple chapters, but that is what I said. There are some really interesting videos on the Skinwalker backstories and what the real tribe are like and what they are now. Interesting. I'd love to know more. Like, Stephenie Meyer is starts with an M.
Mormon.
She's a Mormon, if I remember correctly. So that kind of shows in a lot of her writing. There's not much just diversity and whatever. Also being white and a white writer. There's not a lot of diversity in the books, and the only people who are Native American, and they're all what are we calling, skinwalkers? Yes. Yeah. So it's not a great representation. Again, the movies do better, but still all the main characters are white, all of them. It's only the side characters that they ethnicity swapped. Baron meowed from the distance. So I may not necessarily agree with probably Stephenie Meyer's viewpoints. I think she was anti-gay, which unsurprised me, because luckily I knew she was Mormon before then. So obviously I don't really like support necessarily that, but I do enjoy some of the writing. And I will completely critique where it's wrong, where it's not great, where it's inappropriate, where it's not healthy. Oh, you bear. Hold on, chat. Bear. He seems so unhappy. Oh, he crying. Baron, why you crying? Are you okay? You okay? Oh, I got the goopy. Ew. Here, give me him. Oh, he hit his head.
Yes.
Here. He seems much happier. Much comfier. We got a bear. Full screen kitty. Well, I can't go any more full screen than this. Demonis! Since we got it, I can't go any more full screen unless he goes up into the cat tree, but I don't think he's planning on it. Oh, he's kind of just grumpily staying. Hi. I love you.
He's like, I was just meowing and clawing up the carpet.
He was clawing up the carpet.
I don't know why I've been abducted.
I need to lose 450,000 points. That's a lot of points. Hey, bear. He's kind of just staying. Oh. Oh, hi. You just want to hide your face in my hand? What's happening here? There we go. I was expecting him to do that.
This way. There you go.
Here. Anyway. That is a cat that has accepted his fate. He's a heavy cat. That bitch is 30 pounds. Probably, I don't know how much he is. He was 27 last I brought him to the vet, and I'm pretty sure he's more now. Wouldn't be surprised.
Ouch. I stuck my bad finger in my ear.
Oh. Especially the fact that they say that when a skinwalker imprints on someone, that is just an accepted fact, that at some point a skinwalker will disfigure their mate. Oh, right! I forgot about that. I actually totally forgot about that. That's a good point. That was weird, especially with the stereotypes and such around Native Americans. That's a really good point. Yeah, that's a problem. Totally forgot that that was something that happened to Emily?
I don't remember her name.
One of them got they had huge scratches on their face. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, I'll totally talk about how some stuff is oh, that's not great and could be rewritten. Again, why I like Life and Death, because it doesn't ever get far enough anyway to be problematic that I remember. Again, it's just like a rewriting of the first book, and it has a different ending. So, I have Mormon relatives. They aren't exactly pleasant to be around. I mean, our friend's mom decided to be Mormon. Like, she just likes to jump around religion to religion. But she was fine because she, like, kind of chose it for herself. So, and she obviously has a gay son and is fine with him and, like, is all pro in general. She's just, like, you know, more so the spiritual aspect of religions. I don't think she's Mormon anymore. Do you know?
What? Who?
Beat's mom. Is she still Mormon?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe?
Oh.
I don't know. Hello, kids.
I only saw that first, which is why I mentioned Edward, but you're right, Damona's on that now that I remember the other bad vamps. Wait, what? Other bad vamps?
The Volturi, maybe?
There's some really interesting... Oh, no, I read that. Regardless of folks' opinion on Twilight, can we all agree Edward is a major creep? Not only Edward. I mean... How about just gay vampire with boy Bella? Best both worlds? But Emmett and not Edward because he's stupid. I really liked Edward back in the day because, like, I don't know. I was that weird person who saw it as romantic, and that's not necessarily great for a teenager. Because as I reread it older, I realized how there are problems with the way that Edward handles things. And, I mean, he fully admits, like, I want to kill you. And at least there's that. But, like, yeah, Midnight Sun will be interesting to read.
Healthy.
No, none of it was healthy. But I guess that was kind of the point, to show, like, vampire and human wouldn't be healthy. But, like, yeah, Edward did, like, the silent treatment and stuff and didn't communicate and also watched her sleep. But, yeah, he's also 100 years old and bored.
I'm bored.
Yeah, like, fair.
This is the most interesting thing I can do, and yet it's torture.
But don't go in their room. I don't think he was ever in her room in the book, but in the movie, isn't he, like, chilling in the corner?
Yeah, he's just in the corner,
hey,
staring.
That's creepy. I think in the or in the book, he was just ever, like, sitting in a tree outside because he was bored. And had a hard time being away from her. And, you know, when I'm 16, I thought that was cute. It's not cute. So many points. Vampire plus teenager equals not equals healthy. Yeah, no, it doesn't equal healthy. Yeah. A lot of their relationship is a power dynamic and unhealthy as fuck. So, although I will say Edward acted like he was 17, but yeah, no. Which, I mean, kind of maybe says something that his brain wasn't done. Because isn't our brains not done maturing until, like, mid-20s or some shit?
I don't know.
Something like that. So, like, the fact he stopped aging at 17 could highly suggest he is just mentally 17.
All right, now we're getting into vampire genetics and shit.
But who knows? They don't explain any of it. Like Buffy's most of her relationships. Buffy doesn't have healthy... Yeah, maybe just vampires aren't really healthy beings if you think about it. Except for Kita. Kita's a vampire that is healthy and fine. And she's unaging at 80 years old. You can always weigh yourself with and without the cat to know. I think that's how I knew at one point. But yeah, so anyway, the only human relationship had turned out even worse. Buffy was with a human? I know she was with Spike and Angel, but I didn't know anyone else. She just really liked those vampires. Although I do love Angel. I watched a lot of the show Angel, but I don't remember it anymore. Riley. Well, of course, Finder would know. I don't remember Riley at all. Hi, Tim. Welcome to this vampire genetics lore stream. Thanks, Tim. I forgot how fun Actopath show. Dude, Random Kiwi? Season 4, I only watched, the only bits and pieces of Buffy I watched were, I was young, my mom was watching it, and every once in a while I would come in while she was watching it and see what she was watching. I never watched full-on episodes. I was too young to remember them. I remember seeing a fight between two vampires when I was young and being freaked out because their faces scared me when I was that young. So I just avoided my mom watching Buffy, and then I kind of caught, like, the dead end of Buffy, but watched a lot of Angel with my mom. I do remember the musical of Buffy more than anything else, but not much of anything else. No specific spoilers. I'm watching it for the first time. Yo! I mean, I just, there's a musical episode. I'm sorry. I maybe ruined that. But otherwise, I don't know anything, so. I'm so old myself. Need to watch Buffy full through. I watched Angel and thoroughly enjoyed it. I remembered liking Angel a lot. I own all the Buffy and Angel. Yo. Yeah, Buffy. Enjoy watching Buffy all the way through. I really should probably at some point. But I don't know if it's on anything we subscribe to.
I don't think so.
So, anyway, today is the personality stream. If you guys retweet the stream, I'll thank everybody. I should probably have it near Shyguy. If we are too quiet, let me know. Again, I wasn't expecting Shyguy, so it's not the same volume it normally would be.
I don't ever assume that that's ever a problem with you.
Yeah, but you are quiet. You're about as loud as the music. So get close. Project!
No.
Then get closer to the mic, bitch. Do one or the other. Anyway, so if you guys retweet the stream or quote retweet, I'll thank each and every one of you. We got 10 new or gifted subs, giveaway, Steam Game, and Chat. We are working on Staycation, which is really just my rent and bills next month put into one, so that way I can take a vacation without having to worry. But also, I will take it even if we don't hit the goal, and that's okay. It's just, you know, something that can help, and that's only for people that have the ability. Make sure to take care of yourselves first and foremost. So don't worry that you are taking care of yourself. That's what I want first. That subtle no was perfect. I don't think you are too quiet, but I think the music is a little loud for y'all's voices. Okay. I can lower the music. Ooh. Okay. Let me know how that is. We'll see. Trying to think of anything else. I think that's about it. There's one more stream today in the evening, which is why I'm having coffee. At 6:30 Central Standard Time, 7:30 Eastern. We will be on Kita's stream. I will be. And she will be playing Fire Emblem Three Houses Crimson Flower Route, and I'll be watching. So that is tonight. So. Drusilla has just re-entered the chat, if you catch my drift. Next episode is her in full power mode. I don't know that. It's talking. Lawrence is saying where they are in Buffy.
Ah.
Going back into Lurk, no problem. Me and a couple of friends are playing Stardew. Yo, have fun, Umbreons. Heck yes. So today we are doing some personality tests. I wanted to start with D&D's character, which is 140 questions. Chat. Are you guys strapped in and ready?
It's gonna be big.
Give me this. It's gonna be big. Fucked up the clip title by accident. Well, you can edit, I think. But yeah. Are you doing it at the same time?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Shyguy's gonna do it at the same time as me. So, it might be harder to see Shyguy, but hopefully you can at least hear him while reading. So we're gonna do the screen that we did for the Halloween SCP reading. I thought that would work really well, because then we're bigger than just the tiny gaming screen one, and then you can see also still where we're clicking on. So only 140 questions. Yes. Hi, Queen Ray. I wanted to do this one first because this is what inspired me to want to do the stream in the first place, because I'm like, you know, if I'm going to spend time doing 140 questions, let's do it on stream. And also it's D&D, so fun. But whatever we get to afterward, I'll try and pick ones that might be interesting. Cat, project. Shyguy, no. Thank you, Kotana. Oh my god. So I'm gonna thank for retweets real quick, and then I will start taking this test. I may have to go to the bathroom in the middle of taking this test because it's long. Okay. My mom's sending me houses. All right. That's what I was doing. Are you linking the quiz? I will. Here, chat. You can open it ahead of us. There we go. That should work. So if you guys want to take it at the same time and then tell us your results as well. But those that retweeted... Thank you too. Six retweets and 9 likes. Nice. 69.
Ah, nice.
Thank you, Kingdom, Dalton, Demonas, Finder, Hall, and Kotana. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Can I take a wild stab and say Kat will get Elven Bard? So yeah, it's D&D character, but it's also going to say what type I am in terms of alignment, which is more of what I'm interested in to see if I've changed. The last time I took this, I took the 150 question, but I don't remember the character, and I think that's because I was just less interested in D&D at the time. I remember my alignment, though, and it was lawful neutral. You, on the other hand, have taken it 3 times now.
I have taken it 3 times. I don't remember anything from my first time taking it, but I screenshotted my second and my third. My second, I was a true neutral human monk of 4th level with a bunch of ability scores. And this third time I took it, I was a true neutral human paladin / wizard. 2 levels in each of those. With a bunch of ability scores that changed. So...
You might have taken the quiz before Katana. But yeah, so we're going to retake it and see what we get. So we'll see if I'm still lawful neutral.
Oh, the first time I ever took it, I was neutral good.
Yeah. Innermost cores. I must go package up the children for our drive. Be safe, Spiegel. Take care of yourself. All the hugs.
Package the kids nice and safely.
My girlfriend just agreed that we're gonna spend the next time we get to see each other after lockdown playing Nintendogs. That's adorable. That is wholesome.
That is so wholesome.
I love this. Alright, so... Elven Bard. I don't know what I'll get. I feel like I'll get Halfling Druid. Some bullshit. But who knows?
When was the last time?
I'd love to be a bard, but I don't feel like I'm charismatic enough to be a bard.
All right. Monk, Paladin, and Wizard were really high for me.
This would be an interesting test to take. If only I still knew my D&D friend from back in the day, he'd be proud. Aww. I'm going to read this beginning excerpt. It says, this survey will determine your ability scores, fantasy race, class, alignment, and character level, describing what you would be if you were transformed into a D&D character. This is a long survey, so set aside about 15 to 20 minutes.
Lol.
I'm pretty sure it took me 45 minutes the first time I took it.
Even when I'm just sitting here taking it on my own, yeah, it's like 40 minutes. And now we have you guys to bounce ideas off of and talk.
So it'll be longer. Each question should be answered as accurately as possible by choosing the answer that either describes you the best or the answer which you agree with the most. The answers have been placed in random order, so read carefully. You must answer every question to get the best possible result. Given the range of ability scores and the number of race, class, alignment, and character level combinations, the survey can produce over 1.5 trillion different results. Once you have finished answering all of the questions, submit your response using the button at the bottom of this page. The results page will display all of your basic character information and the details of your alignment, race, and class. Also HTML code that can be used to display the results on your own site, and detailed breakdown of scores in various categories will be shown if you leave the option boxes checked. I'm happy to announce that Warlock has now been added. Please note, this test requires support for both JavaScript. Oh, I think we're fine.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah.
River awakens.
River is awake.
River stirs.
This girl has no pants.
I own pants.
You own pants. You're not wearing pants. Don't stop. I swear to God, if she breaks, I'm going to be really upset. Again, if you manage to break it, she already dropped it before.
I don't know where my Hadougan is.
No, she's buying me another one if she breaks it.
That's fair.
Anyway,
That's not resin.
River keeps trying to knock off Rosalina off my shelf. I'm not talking to you now. Is there a quiz that tells us the flavor of cheesecake we are? What? Cheesecake? Oh, cheesecake. I was thinking cheese cake, not cheesecake. I don't. Anyway, I'm paying attention to chat. I'm not paying attention to you, who is terrible. Yeah, I ignored it. I'm ignoring you, I said. Older one got his stimulus gift last night. Yay! Mario Maker 2! Yo! So I expect him to be yelling about it the entire drive. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I was just expecting cheese, like actual cheese. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a personality test that is which cheesecake would you be. There is like which any food you could be, and that's not surprising at all. So, as far as looks go, I am ugly. I'm the worst looking member of my social circle. Average, my appearance is normal overall. Attractive, I'm the best looking member of my social circle. Extremely attractive, my appearance aids me in every situation in life. I feel like I'm too biased. I'd be like, okay, average.
I'm average.
Like, I feel like I'm just average. Like, especially compared to my beautiful friends, I feel like we're all gorgeous beings. Like, I'm not the best looking. We're all the best looking. Can't bump that up at least one level. I'm not saying I'm better.
I have good days.
I can say my appearance aids me. Not in every situation. I would say it aids me in some situations. But I don't want to say that I'm the best looking member of my social circle because that's not fucking true. It's not true. Snuffles is gorgeous. Tedders is gorgeous.
Yeah, but are they more attractive than you are?
I would say we're all the same. Yeah, there's no option that's the same. Why can't all my friends be gorgeous too?
I have no data on any of those people. Well, I do. And
you're biased. You're my husband. So I would hope you find me attractive. Beauty isn't held by just one. Beauty is everyone's. Russian anthem? What? So.
Huh? What?
What was your opinion gonna be? Because Finder's also biased.
A biased opinion.
Were you gonna say that attractive, I'm the best looking member?
Yes.
Chat, do you think I need to bump it up one? Even though I disagree and think all my friends are also gorgeous?
Oh my god. This is your quiz,
Lily,
not their quiz.
Frank, they're all gorgeous. Kuri. Plot twist, it's the cat? Wait, what? I don't think I'm unattractive. I don't think that I'm more attractive than my friends, and I hate that that's how they phrase the question. I'm stuck on the first question, chat. My feeling is that average is selling yourself short. You can say attractive and still disagree with the second part of the statement. Okay. I'll say I think I'm attractive, but this is not applicable. All of my friends are gorgeous, and I really think they are. So,
like, I have good days.
Yeah.
But not often.
Oh, shush. Says the one who gets all the girls. Anyway.
I get no girls. I don't socialize.
In high school, that's different. But a lot of girls find you attractive. At least the ones you know that know you personally.
Yeah, but a lot of them I didn't want to be with.
That doesn't mean they didn't find you attractive.
They scare me.
Shyguy, you always have good days. Exactly. Kat, you could get lots of girls if you tried. Well, the thing, I think someone talked about this on Twitter. It's so hard to tell if your friend is like, yes, you're so hot, step on me for like friendship levels, or if they genuinely want to hook up with you and we can't fucking tell. Like all girls are just like constantly hitting on each other for fun, and we can't tell if they actually have that attraction or not.
I mean,
I think Lily talked about that recently. Might have been. I think also Sir Caitlin might have been who I saw directly, but yeah.
One of the guys at work, those of you that don't know, I'm back at work.
Yeah.
He put on like a ton of muscle weight. Dude got jacked. And I've been complimenting him every day, like, damn, bro, you're looking good, King. And he's always like, oh, I thank you. I tried really hard.
Well, but you guys are also both straight.
Yeah, we're also
like,
both
it's
very
hard and
straight,
confusing
dudes.
when we're bi or pan and we're just like,
true.
Do
we? Or are we friends? I need to know.
like, but also I don't really say because like I don't know either. Anyway, I heard a lot of lesbians on Twitter complain about that. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because we don't know. I mean, it's the same for bi and pan. Like, I don't know. Almost all of my friends, except for Kita. Well, except for the people I know that I've met IRL. But like everyone else is pan or bi. Like Frank, Lily, Spofy, like they're all pan and bi. And I'm just like, I'll never know because we're never going to ask each other. And we all think of each other as friends. So I think we're all just friends. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously we don't know each other more than just streamer friends. But I mean, like, again, that whole thing of just like knowing if someone will ever think of you that way or not, we're never going to know. So we just assume we're all friends. I think that's just our default as girls, to just respect that that's probably it unless someone takes the step. And also most of us are taken. But like me and Frank, we're poly. So like she's just like, I have my plastic and I want to play. I think it comes down to how many water droplets and finger emojis you send each other. God damn it. Anyway. River also said anyway from the bathroom. 2, when it comes to memory, I have a really hard time remembering things.
Dang.
I remember most things, though subtle details sometimes elude me. I remember just about everything I'm exposed to. I have photographic memory and I always remember every detail. Okay, this is very different though. I have photographic memory, but sometimes details elude me.
Then split the difference. I remember just about everything I'm exposed to.
But then chat's gonna be like, says the one who can't remember 5 seconds ago.
That's just because you're a goldfish as bad as I am.
I do remember pretty well. Like, if I'm to go back to, like, a moment with, like, a conversation or something, I remember things decently. As I refer back to.
Yeah.
Whereas you're like, I don't remember at all what was said, but this is the gist.
We were talking 5 seconds ago?
Yeah. Hi. Okay, bye. Kat, you gotta keep up. I'm on 71 already, you know? Just keep the eggplants away from me. Fair. Well, obviously, I only do to others what, like, obviously they do too. Like, I react in the same way someone reacts to me. So if someone is just, like, really respectful or, like, oh, like, this is a really good picture, I'm like, oh, thank you. Whereas if someone is like, oh my god, girl, slay, you're hot, and I'm like, oh my god, I appreciate you. Like, it's obviously, I match the level of the person commenting. Puts away eggplant plush. The following statement most accurately describes me. I have an extremely difficult time making new friends. I make friends fairly easily and engage in small talk with new acquaintances with ease. I hate small talk. After meeting me, people go out of the way to keep in touch with me. I make new friends everywhere I go. I would say I'm in between these.
I make like, new friends everywhere I go.
I think I make friends pretty well. And I'll always make friends wherever I go because I feel like I have to. Like, I don't like to be completely alone. So I do end up talking. Like, everywhere I've worked, I've had friends. Like, I made friends with my boss. Or when I worked in retail, I was friends with a lot of them.
This is like the time where you're introverted. And you're like, I don't want to breach protocol or anything. Yeah, but then and then the moment someone's like, no, you're cool. And it's like, oh, let's talk.
I'm introverted until I'm extroverted. So this is... I'll say fairly easily, but I also am really bad at small talk, and it gives me the most anxiety ever.
I'm a people pleaser, so I make friends literally anywhere with anybody.
You do. I'm currently on 109. God damn it. That's because you guys are hyper-focused. What test is this? Here it is. Oh, wait. Kath got it. Thank you, Kath. Hi.
Hi!
And hi, Phoenix Wolf. But yeah. I'm going to take forever. 140 questions, chat. Let's go. When it comes to willpower, I have no vices, and I've never been tempted by anything. I have no vices, but I've been tempted by things from time to time. I have some vices, and I succumb to temptation only rarely. I have a hard time avoiding temptation and give in too often. I would say I have no vices, but I have no vices currently, but I've been tempted by things from time to time. I have had a vice in the past, and I've talked about that, but it wasn't drug or alcohol related. So, I've been talking to you in chat the whole time, Kat. I wouldn't call it hyper focus. Finder, how dare you? I am going in depth about each question. I feel like nobody's judging your responses when you're taking it privately. Everyone's judging what I'm doing right now. So I feel like I have to explain.
Same.
Well, nobody can see your answers, though, is my point.
No, but I make a comment on which ones that I pick.
Yeah. I'm on question 0. That's fair. Hi, Axe Girl. Hello, hello. Oh, Tali. Yeah. Chat, Tali. Both kitties this stream.
Hey, baby.
Oh, she's like, where do I go? She wants to be liquid. It is more just pick the first that comes to mind. Again, a lot of these are like not easy answers for me so far out of 4.
A lot of them tend to get repetitive too.
They do tend to get repetitive.
Like, it won't say in exactly the same way, or the answers won't be the exact same way, but at its heart, it's the exact same question.
The whole point is the entertaining conversation that comes up from every question. That's why I also wanted to do it on stream. Rate your persuasiveness. I can make people do almost anything I want them to. I have an easy time convincing others to see things my way. I convince others to do things my way some of the time. I have a hard time. I would say I convince others sometimes. Because it depends what it is. The following statement most accurately describes my health. I'm sick most of the time. I seem to get sick as often as most people I know. What? I have never missed a day of work due to illness. I can't remember ever being sick. So basically, I'm the average. Yeah, I would say that. We're not going to talk about how my recent escapades have been happening. When it comes to stamina, I am able to exercise with no ill effects. I have a hard time running. I regularly exert myself physically and enjoy doing so. That sounds suggestive. I physically exert myself all day long on a regular basis. I would say I have a hard time running. I hate running. I hate it. I have no endurance. When it comes to leadership, I've never been in a leadership position. I perform adequately. People look to me for direction instinctively. People go out of the way. I would say people look to me for direction instinctively, but I'm not always. People don't go out of their way to put me in leadership positions. I've been in leadership positions multiple times, though. I was a lead cashier, and I was a CA, which is in charge of a floor, and I was doing that for 3 years. So
I don't like being a leader, but if it's necessary, I feel like I do a pretty good job.
You would perform adequately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, I was being groomed to be a manager of my own, like, shop and stuff. So, like, it would have worked out if I had kept up with it, but that's not a life for me.
That's what I was saying. Don't look at recently. Looks at Kat's toe, looks at Kat's sinuses, looks at my acid reflux, my indigestion issues.
Mm-hmm.
Should I?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm ill often, though. Like, I don't get, like, the flu much, or, like, things that actually...
She's never in bed, like...
Right. It's, like, once a year that I get, like, sick. Recently, the toe has been bothering you for over a year, hasn't it? 2 years. But it's been on and off. And now I got surgery, so now it's just healing. Physically exert myself, is that what they're calling it these days, DK? The unbreakable question. That cat. Oh my fucking god. Is that an emote from someone else's stream? It is. I want that as a BTTP emote. I love that face. Shyguy's laughing, but you can't see him. I hate being put in charge, and lately my coworkers are like, "You make a good lead. We all welcome you if you have
We all
if we have
come
problems."
to you.
Oh, gotcha. I can read.
Dyslexia.
Yeah. Okay. Rate your learning ability. I can learn new things very quickly. No, I learn as fast as everyone else. I'm constantly learning new subjects at an astounding rate. I have a hard time learning new things. I have a hard time learning new things because of my I legit have a comprehension issue. So I need things explained to me multiple times for me to understand it sometimes.
I can
Or described in different ways.
learn anything if it's just spoken to me, but if you
it's
are
shown.
visually showing me and I'm going through it at the same time,
Oh
it's
yeah, that's
solid.
yeah. I would say the same, similarly for me, but I'll also write down notes so I don't forget in the future. When it comes to my problem-solving ability, I'm sometimes able to figure out a solution for a problem. I think I'm pretty good at solving problems and organizing information. I can easily find solutions to complex problems. My critical thinking skills are absolutely flawless. I would say I'm in between these two. I'm pretty good at problem solving. Whether or not I want to or my anxiety gets in the way is different, but like when I actually sit down and think about it, I think I'm pretty good at it. Or I'm stubborn. Which one should I do? Out of these two?
The two middle ones?
Yeah. I don't think I'm flawless.
I would say the first one of those two, based off of the organizing information one,
Oh, okay.
because that is you.
Yeah, that's fair. By the way, I forgot to ask, any interest in redoing the which fictional character are you that you did on Twitter long ago? I thought the questions could be really interesting. Yeah, probably. I don't know if I'm going to get to a lot of things today. I do have a bookmark of a bunch that chat helped find in general, in Discord. I might do another one, honestly, because I meant to go longer today, so we could get to all of them, and I'd just end when we were done. But now me and Keita are streaming in the evening, so I'm only going till 3. So.
This first quiz is going to take all the time.
How tough are you? I can take punches that would drop normal people. I've taken massive blows and kept fighting. I'm not fragile. When people are jokingly hit me, they hurt me. I would say I'm not fragile. I've never really been punched. I've never been in a physical fight. Or I have once, but it was when I was a kid. So, like, I've never now been in a physical fight.
I've taken massive blows and kept on fighting.
Yes, you have.
I took a shield to the face, and then an axe spike to the head.
Yeah, you did.
And I kept fighting.
Hi, Soothsayer. Hello.
Scott's face. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just keep going.
I'm glad they trust me for helping out with issues, and yeah, I prefer to be on the same level and just work together. That's fair. I'm really visual too. I wish Justified's theme lyrics were in subtitles. I know I could look them up, but that would help in learning and reinforcing them. That's fair. I always have to look up words, and then I'll like remember them the next time I hear it on the song. Because otherwise I don't understand what they're saying. My body is in pretty good shape given my age, is on par with most professional athletes, is superb, is out of shape when compared to most everyone else. I would say out of shape.
See, what should I pick for this one?
I would
like,
say you're in pretty good shape given your age.
Okay. Because, like...
You're not, at least right now, you're not on par with professional athletes, but you're probably
But I'm
getting
on
there.
my way there.
You're on your way there. So it depends if you want to say...
Well, then, wouldn't splitting the difference be in superb shape?
Oh, is superb in between? I figured that was the top tier. But I guess professional athlete would be too, so...
Yeah.
But you also don't eat the healthiest. It's just working out.
No,
Although you've been eating a lot better now.
I'm making my own salads, guys.
What's the link for this test? Hi, Kerbachev. Is this?
They're very
Hello.
tasty too. Like, I make a homemade, like,
People aren't supposed to
dressing.
be punched usually. It's not the norm. Alright. When it comes to common sense, people seem to know more than I do most of the time. I rarely make the same mistake twice. People always come to me for advice. I'm exceptionally shrewd and cunning. I would say a lot of people come to me for advice.
Same. Your mother has 0 of that, by the way.
But I do go to her for advice.
Which is hilarious.
My mom has common sense for other people, not for herself.
Fair.
That's why she's a therapist. She can give other people great advice. She doesn't have good advice for herself.
Follow it.
She doesn't follow it. Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, Cortana finished.
Gotcha. Shh. Lawful good. Hey, human ranger, 4th level. Nice.
Nice.
Heck yes, ranger. Rate your sensory perception ability. I'm aware of most things that occur around me. I have the keenest sense of anyone I know. I'm extremely poor awareness of my surroundings. I easily spot details others would miss. I'm pretty oblivious.
I easily spot details that others miss. And I think that has something to do with some kind of attention deficit. Because, like,
You're aware. Is that what you said? Sorry.
I easily spot details that others miss. What?
I just proved myself.
Okay, yeah. She can lose, like, a piece of, like, pencil lead in this dark blue carpet, and I can find it in, like, 5 minutes.
I feel like I have extremely poor awareness of my surroundings because of Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, but that's visual. That's literally just a video game. We're talking, like, 3-dimensional space around your body.
Yeah, and I'm oblivious a lot. Like, someone will be like, do you see that? And I'll be like, what?
It sounds like you're saying purple hand.
Chaotic good. So, Fender got chaotic good human wizard 4th level. I am not shocked at all that you are chaotic good.
I get the feeling 4th level is kind of like the base. Like, I don't know if it goes much higher than that. Because when you
Yours
start...
said 2nd.
Yeah, but I was split between 2 classes.
Yeah.
And I think one of the other ones where I was split between 3 was one was level 3, the other 2 were level 1.
Yeah.
Oh, so that would have been a level 5.
I'm in the camp
Quick
of
math.
do as I say, not as I do. Yeah. Don't most of us have common sense that others, people, and less of ourselves? Probably. I was in school. I could totally help my friends with their homework because it was fun and friendly, but totally procrastinated. Don't let her in there. Tally. Where are you going? Ma'am. No, she's coming back.
It's because her...
Ooh, ramen. Gotta say, though, a wizard with 10 int is not my favorite thing.
Oh, God. Oh, that's horrible.
That's what Fender got.
Oh
that
my
sweating
God.
snowman, though.
That's horrible. What's your con, though?
Your con can save you, Fender.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't help.
Oh, no.
Fender didn't roll well.
Oh, no.
I was one away from being both lawful, neutral, and chaotic good. Huh. Interesting that they aren't, nothing crosses over. Demonas is a true neutral human paladin / druid, 3rd and 2nd level.
All right.
Yeah.
Respect.
What is that wisdom score doing on a wizard?
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm a lawful good human paladin. Everyone's finishing and I'm on 15.
Nice, Kingdom.
That's amazing. I love it. Lawful good. Look at all these good beans.
Holly.
Look at all these good beans in chat. Or lawful beans.
Yo.
Jesus Christ. Holly. Although true neutral, Demonas. Demonas is the true neutral mod. I actually wonder if a lot of my mods are true neutral.
See, paladins these days aren't restricted to alignment anymore. So it's like, you can be whatever kind of paladin you want to be.
So Cortana being lawful good human ranger had 9, 11, 10, 13, 12, 8.
Ooh, 8 charisma. You are not a very persuasive ranger.
Well, ranger doesn't need to be persuasive.
True, they need to be
That's why you're not a bard.
a specialist.
Dude, would that be good? So would that be good? I was assuming is what you're saying. Cortana, give me my int. I see everyone finish their food at mealtime, and I still have 3/4 of my plate left, and soon get 2/3 of it in a doggy bag. Yeah. That's me as well. I take forever to eat, actually, too, compared to others. I know you're saying because everyone's finishing and I'm not, but I can lift. I'm strong. About as much as a person my gender and age should be able to lift. A lot less, noticeably more. I would say noticeably more. I'm freakishly strong. As much as I'm out of shape, I am freakishly strong for someone that does not work out. I have not worked out in what? A year? Like truly worked out. More? I can still do 20 push-ups.
But are they good push-ups?
Yeah. I start shaking towards the end, but that's still more than River, who can not do one. And I don't know a lot of people my age and my gender that can do many push-ups. Excuse me, what are you doing?
Tali really wants to play.
She really does. And she lost it amongst the birds. Stop losing this. Come on. Over here. I had to wait for her to pass, or else I might accidentally roll her over. No, my it. True neutral is pretty correct. I can see that definitely for you, Demonas. Don't forget your detailed results for interesting things. Yeah.
Unbiased one way or the other kind of thing.
When it comes to sprinting, I am slower than most people I know. I am neither slow or fast. Fast. I would say I'm neither fast or slow compared to people I know. My sprint is can be good, or it used to be, but I don't know anymore. That was more in like high school. I could sprint, could not do a long run. My following statement most accurately describes me. The following. My insight concerning life is almost supernatural. My gut feeling is always right. I have a hard time judging people's intentions. Sometimes my gut feelings are right. I would say my gut feelings are either sometimes or always right.
My gut feelings are always right. I just always ignore them, and then I regret.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Ma'am, could you stop bringing it over here? Where is she? I hear her. Oh, she's behind. Oh. Ma'am? Stop. We might need to lock her out. Because she won't stop bringing that.
If we're going to do that, then I am going to open the window, because I'm a little toasty.
That's fine. She's staring there, though. She's like, where did you throw it? Oh, there she go. You saw her tail. For example, my only non-good alignment that was equal or above good was CN, and CE was pretty high too.
Chaotic neutral and chaotic evil.
Your chaotic evil was pretty high? That does not surprise me.
Whose?
Finder. So, for example, my only non-good alignment that was equal or above the goods was CN, and CE was pretty high too. So you're just chaotic, is what you're telling me.
Last couple of times I've taken it, my evil was only like 1 or 3 compared to like 12 and everything else. And
I was also 2 away from being barred. Hey!
My chaos was pretty low too.
Lawful neutral and true neutral are both 25. Oh, so you tied. What's chaotic versus lawful? Lawful, you follow the rules no matter what they are. Chaotic, you follow your own set of rules.
Basically.
You do what you want to do. Fuck it. No matter what it might mean. Or, like, what it might disobey.
There you go. Good job, Fender.
Lawful characters tell the truth, keep their word, respect authority, honor tradition. Oh, I keep my word and tell the truth. That's probably why I'm lawful so much.
Well, lawful neutral is also, like, I live by a code of ethics.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, like, the law of nation or...
And judge those who fall short of their duties. Chaotic characters follow their conscience, resent being told what to do, favor new ideas over tradition, and do what they promise if they feel like it. It's how the same site as the quiz is on describes it. Gotcha. Aw, Tully in a little headband is cute. I think chaotic actively goes against law. Neutral is doing whatever you want regardless of law.
Basically.
Yeah, it depends.
Neutral, I don't want to say is selfish, but it's unbiased in any way, good, bad, law, or chaos. Like, it's me.
Yeah. The following statement most accurately describes me. My insight concerning life is... Oh, I already said... Okay, I'll say what is always right. But I'm not, like, almost supernatural. Like, I'm not gonna... It's not, like... What's the word of knowing the future? Help. Precognition.
Precog.
Precog? I don't remember. Nature's a nice place to visit when I want to live in it. Give me that robot body and send me to space. Prophetic. Prophetic works too. Give me a cabin in the woods. I'd be fine with a cabin in the woods. Just take out all the insects.
Good.
And murderers.
Uncorrupted by capitalism.
Space! When it comes to hand-eye coordination, I'm horrible at video games. I could be an Olympic marksman. I'm about average. I can juggle well. I say I can juggle well, but I can't actually juggle.
See, it's weird. I can't juggle well, yet last night I saw a flicker of movement in the light. I slapped my hands together and I murdered a fruit fly.
You have great hand-eye coordination. This statement accurately describes me. I had the highest GPA in my class. I was a good student. Counseling made AB or honor roll. I was an average student, decent grades, bad student. I was a good student.
See, here's the
Especially
thing.
in college, I got all A's my last semester.
This is the stupid thing.
I only got one time below B, and it was a D+, and I was pissed.
I could have had highest GPA or consistently made honor roll or the dean's list. I just didn't care.
I would say you were an average student then. You were an average student because you bounced around.
I only ever failed one class and then took a summer school course in it.
Because this is specifically student, not focus.
I mean, I was still a good student.
Kat, are you claiming to be good at video games? Yes!
Kat is good at video games.
Thank you.
You are.
The following statement most accurately describes my tolerance for alcohol. I can drink all night, never get drunk. I don't know, because I don't drink alcohol.
I can drink all night and never get drunk, because we did it, and I only got tipsy.
You didn't drink that much.
Okay, it wasn't
Mike's
hard.
Hards.
All right, fine.
It wasn't like you were drinking hard alcohol.
Here we go. I have a hard time getting drunk when I drink, and I never have a hangover.
Okay. I have no idea. I'm just gonna say normal because I don't know. The following statement describes the amount of physical labor I regularly perform. I engage in difficult physical labor. My job does not involve much physical labor, but I get enough exercise. Very little. When it comes to reflexes, my reflexes have saved my life on more than one occasion. I'm extremely quick. I have never noticed when I'm fast or slow. I'm extremely slow. I would say extremely quick, because I do react pretty well.
My reflexes have saved my life on more than one occasion.
Yours have, yes.
Because that could have been my spine. It was my rib instead.
Yeah. If I punched someone as hard as I could, they'd probably laugh at me. I might hurt them. I might definitely hurt them. Might kill them. I might hurt them.
I would definitely hurt them.
I have no idea
just because I know how to punch.
That's true too. I mean, so do I.
And where.
I mean, good point. As hard as I could, I would definitely hurt them. Because I do know how, yeah. I know self-defense, so. The following statement most accurately describes my athletic ability. I was picked to play professional sports team. When being picked for a team, I'm always picked first when others know my ability. I have some athletic ability, but it's not noteworthy. When being picked for a team, I always pick last. I would say it's not noteworthy. I was always kind of picked in the middle. I was picked last if it was a bunch of guys and I was the only girl, but
I have some athletic ability, but it's not noteworthy.
It's worse to be weak or fragile. I don't like either of these. But I would say fragile, because that would suck to heal from. It's worse to be graceful or tough.
It's better to be graceful or tough.
Thank you. Okay. I wanted to double check the previous one that I read right. It's It's better to be graceful or tough. I would say graceful, you're less likely to need to be tough. But I guess it works either way. I don't know. It's better to have great strength or great stamina. I would say great stamina, even if I don't have it. Better to be physically powerful or physically agile. I like agile. I've always been that way. It's worse to be unliked or weak. I'd say it's worse to be unliked. As long as you have people helping you, you can be weak. I got neutral, good, human, wizard. Interesting. 1 point off true neutral. Level 5. Bit low. I mean, a lot of people get 4. Cat throwing out teeny tiny haymakers? What does that mean?
A haymaker is a type of punch, and you are a small person.
Rude.
1v1 me, no items, final destination, fox only. You're on.
Oh my god. I was neck and neck with my lineman on the lawful and chaotic part and between good and neutral. Interesting. That is such a weird thing to think about.
I kind of feel like if you have any scores that are tied, you can always just like switch them out with stuff, because the last time I took it...
Well, that's why I say introverted and extroverted equally.
Yeah, but like the last time I took it, it tied me for wizard, paladin, and monk, but it didn't list monk as one of my classes. So it's like, I don't really identify with wizard all that much. I definitely identify more with monk.
Actually.
Oh shit, you skipped one, and
I
you're
know.
ahead of me.
My friends would say that I am dependable and loyal, down to earth, relaxed, worldly, diplomatic, zany and fun, wild and crazy, sharp and witty. I would say dependable and loyal.
Am I dependable and loyal, or down to earth and relaxed?
Down to earth and relaxed. Really?
Okay, like, one thing considered, yes, but, like, in every other
You're not
aspect of my life.
You're not the most dependable.
That's
only...
true. Yeah, you're right. I am not dependable. Do not come to me for help.
Well, also because you might forget.
That,
like, a lot of
yeah,
it is like, I
yeah.
can't depend on you to remember.
That, yeah, you right.
For my height, my frame is, I would say thick versus very thick, because even though I'm very thick because of my lymphedema, I myself am not very thick. So I'm gonna go with like the in-between and say thick. I seem to have a knack for military life, academics, entertainment, law and business or crime, mingling in high society, hanging out with low society, something else. I would say entertainment. Hi.
Would I say entertainment too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Too bad there wasn't anything creative. For my gender, I am short.
So like 5.
Am I very short or short? I'm 5'1".
Very short.
I do know people under 5 foot though. So that's why I wonder.
So then would that make me of medium height then? Or am I tall?
I would say you're medium. Because 5'10" I think is average, right?
5'8" is average.
Chat. Help us. I'd go for very tall for me. You are, you're 6'3".
Yeah.
You and River would be considered very tall.
I feel like anything above 6 foot is very tall.
Yeah, so I'd put you at tall then. Cat, you're short, Cat? Okay, instead of very short. Garfield says he's under tall. Hey, that's me. I'm short. American average or Dutch average? I mean, that's also the difference.
I mean, we are American, so...
You would go with American. It's worse to be too skinny or too stocky. I'd say neither. I'd say too skinny just because hungry.
I mean,
I don't wanna
say
be
too.
hungry.
I would say too skinny because if you got
I'd say it's better to be smart. Live longer that way. I distracted Chuck. In high school, I was a jock. A hood?
Outcast.
What's a hood?
Like a gang member.
Okay.
Like
That's never how I've heard it.
I'm from the hood.
I've heard from the hood, but never a hood. Like, it sounds like someone
A hood
definitely
kid.
that didn't know any typed it that way.
A hood kid. It's a thing.
I'd say under 5 feet's very short. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so you're below average, but not dramatically so, Kat. Okay, so I'm short. The average height for American women 20 years old and up is just 5 foot 4 inches. Okay, so I'm short. Average for women is 5 foot 4 inches. So I'm short. Not very short.
Exceptionally shorter than I thought.
Well, that's why Tedders was considered tall, and she's 5'9".
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say exceptionally short. I thought average for women was 5'6".
A band member, nerd, an outcast, a preppy, or something else. I was probably in high school closer to an outcast.
I was an outcast.
I'm a nerd now, but I was
a
a nerd then, but that's not what I was ever classified as, because nerd was more of the smart rather than gaming.
Yeah.
Gaming wasn't really ever a thing.
It became a thing after we graduated.
Yeah.
I had a lot of friends in a lot of different
I was
social
goth
groups.
and emo in middle school, but not high school.
Like,
You were friends with everyone.
I knew a lot of the preps because I was dating a prep.
You were in jock.
I ran track,
you were
so
in
I had a
track.
lot of jock friends.
Yeah.
Because of where I lived, I had a lot of hood friends. I played in band, so
Your
I...
place isn't that hood. It's not like over there. Like I would consider Franny was more in a hood area than you.
But if we're talking about the bar that's there, plus all the neighborhood around that, where Adam lives.
I know.
That it wasn't great.
But it wasn't hood. There's a difference between lower income and more run down than hood.
I mean, yeah.
Hood is more of a personality to it.
I mean, there were.
I mean, this is my opinion. Shyguy is a jock. He was. Not as much as someone else I've dated once before. But.
I mean, I feel like I don't act like a jock, though.
Are we gonna cook some dinner for myself? Legit. Oh man, now I want to know where you're talking about. Tim, you might not know, because you don't know the area. Like, then again, do you know my area very well? I don't know.
River is not more of a jock than me, but I am also not a jock. My lifestyle is jock-like.
River
but I do
is
not
not a
identify
jock.
as a
River
jock.
was a band member. River was
Really?
definitely a band member.
What
River
did she
was a
play?
band. I think something brassy.
What did I play?
I know what I played. I didn't know what you played. I didn't know you when you were in band, bitch. What did I play?
You played trumpet.
I played 2 different things.
You played trumpet and...
It wasn't trumpet, technically.
Cornet.
Cornet.
Whatever.
I've played the tiny versions. But that wasn't the first thing I played. That was the second thing I played because I was sick of the first thing. I ended up being sick of both because I hated the red ring it gave me around my lips. But
So then the second thing was a trombone.
the first thing.
First thing.
No. It was a baritone.
It was a
It was
baritone. Okay.
it was a tiny tuba, and it was big for me.
See? This is why my gut instincts are always right, and I never go with them.
Tiny tuba. It was a baritone, and it sucked because it was heavy, and I hated carrying it around. So then I switched to a cornet, which is a tiny trumpet, and then I just hated doing brass instruments, and they wouldn't let me be in percussion, so I quit.
I played clarinet, and I wanted to play flute, but
I couldn't get the noise to happen in woodwind instruments. It wasn't happening. I tried, and I couldn't do it.
Only reason I wasn't allowed to play flute was because when we went to the open house thing for hey, if your kid wants to play band, try out all these mouthpieces to see if you
and
could
that's
do
why I
it.
found out I couldn't do any woodwind.
I could do the flute, but the lady that was
Because my mom was
administering.
flute, so we had one at home, but I couldn't do it.
Let me
Sorry.
finish.
I'm coming up with ideas. I'm sorry.
The lady that was administering the whole thing was I don't know if this one boy is going to be okay in a group of all female flute players.
I knew a couple of flute players.
I never knew a single other guy who played flute.
Brandon. Oh, flute. I was thinking clarinet.
Yeah, so they stuck me in clarinet when I wanted to learn how to play flute.
You should have anyway.
I should have, but
I'm trying to think. I didn't know anyone that played flute. Not anyone. Tedders played trombone. I don't remember what Alicia Storm played.
Beat played trumpet.
They were both in marching band, though, and I remember...
I think Beat played trumpet.
I remember Tedders went over a speed bump and tripped with the trombone, and face, like, went down, and Alicia Storm... That was Alicia Storm's first encounter with Tedders, and was like, this poor girl. Our friend Tedders was very clumsy back in high school. She's not anymore, but... My joke was that you had dated someone more jock, and clearly that meant either River, me, and that ain't me. No, before you. Before...
Oh, yeah.
He was very jock. He was in football. Football, track, and wrestling were the 3 sports he was in at the same time. And I dated him from 8th grade to freshman year in high school. So, he was very strong. He's still strong, but now he's much more emo goth than ever before. So, I, saw him on Facebook, and I was like, damn! I love how flutes sound, and violins, yeah. No violins. There weren't string instruments,
We didn't
were
have
they?
string instruments because that's technically orchestra.
Because I would have loved that. I would have loved
that
instrument.
too, because I had always wanted to learn how to play guitar, even though I know that's technically a percussion instrument. But, learning how to play a bowed instrument like violin or cello would have been so cool.
I wanted percussion so bad. I really wanted to do drums, and they told me, no, we have too many people in percussion, so they wouldn't let me do it. And I was like, well, guess I'm not doing band anymore. And then I did choir.
Yeah. Yes, druids are wisdom-based classes.
Yeah. This is my first time doing this test. Never played D&D. I got true neutral, human, druid, sorcerer, 2nd level. Second. Nice. And chaotic neutral, human, fighter. Fighter?
Ooh! I don't see fighters that often. That's cool.
I was gonna say, I didn't even know fighter was a class.
What? Okay, a lot of people think that
monk.
fighter is just this basic, oh, I use a sword and shield, or I use a two-handed sword, or whatever.
I think like a puncher.
Ah. No. Monks are definitely...
Pugilist.
Monks are, ninjas, or, Shaolin, firebenders, and all that good shit. Fighters are your basic
level.
run-of-the-mill, soldier.
Neutral, good, human, bard.
But fighters
Nice,
are actually broken as fuck. They, max out on their damage.
So you're OP, DK Caliber? I had a few friends in high school, but none deep or fulfilling. I was a nerd, but I didn't know if that defined me. Maybe in the great TV show Freaks and Geeks, I'd probably be a freak. I'd be both. Me plus school equals outsider. I would say I would be considered an outcast because I wasn't really anything. I was just weird. Love string section in general, right? My cousin did violin, and she was amazing at it. I would have loved to do that even now, guitar and stuff. My nails are too long, and I'm not willing to cut them. I can't press.
You can keep one hand long.
One hand, but not the other.
I mean, yes.
So I guess it would be my left hand and my right.
Even this is too long for fretting.
Yeah, because he was doing guitar, so I tried, and I'm like, my nails aren't letting it happen. Soothsayer got true neutral elf wizard. 6th level. Damn.
Damn, Soothsayer, you a badass.
Holy shit.
Elf wizard actually works pretty well, all things considered. Nerf Sooth, OP. True.
Okay. The wilderness is a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. True.
See, that's true for you. That's false for me.
Well, I want to, but bugs. Or, if it's a cabin without heating, I definitely like my...
No, it's definitely...
amenities.
It's a modern home, just in the middle of the woods.
I'd be fine with
so
that,
down
but
with
I
that.
feel like they mean, camping, too. And I'm not a camper.
I mean, they probably do mean that, but...
I'm not a camper.
Fuck camping. And hiking.
River was asking me if we do a road trip, would I be okay with a night or two camping? And I'm like, I could do it. But I would need to take a shower soon after.
Yeah, I'd be like there needs to be a cabin with amenities and shit, or cause tent? Hell no.
Yeah. Well, no. Yes, tent is what she meant. Because, we'd be in the middle, and I could do that, and I've done that. But One, make sure you keep that shit closed. Because I have a story. I have so many stories. When I was in camp, which was cabins, we had bunk beds and stuff, we decided to take a trip to the Indiana Dunes, which is just a bunch of dunes. It's a bunch of sand dunes, but beautiful. It's a beautiful place. It's right next to Lake Michigan. We had taken a trip there, and we were supposed to camp there overnight. And we set up tents while it was daytime, and then left to go swimming and stuff, and then came back. And when we came back, my group's tent, they forgot to close the door. And so when they went inside, there was a fuck ton of spiders in there. Like, a lot of spiders. So none of us slept in there, and we all slept outside next to the campfire. And, you know, you would think, well, we're sleeping out where all the bugs are. That was better than being confined with them. So, fuck that. I slept on the sand outside. Anyway. Soothsayer's ability scores. 11, 11,
Strength
10,
11.
12, 15, 14, 10.
That is really solid for a wizard. Like, that's... Yeah. Having a 12 in con, it could be higher, but that's...
Is 6th level good? I have no idea. I would assume.
Okay, so these days, D&D goes from levels 1 to level 20. So having all these, like, low level 4, level
Both.
5, level 6, it's like... It depends. So, I mean... I would say a level 6 wizard is
Story
definitely strong. Because, like...
The higher the level, the better spells.
Yeah, exactly. Like, wizard... A level 1 bard can kill a level 1 wizard with a your mama joke. And I'm not fucking kidding about that. And that
I
upsets
hope I get
me.
barred.
That upsets me so much.
I'm not gonna get barred. I'm not
However,
charismatic, but...
However, at level 6, wizards have access to Fireball, the strongest spell in the entire game. Don't at me.
No, seriously.
Fucking...
Found that the fuck out when we almost died. Probably should have, to be fair. And Isaac was nice.
Fireball is disgusting.
I hate Fireball with a passion.
Oh, this dragon
go
can kill
against.
me by sneezing at me? That's fine. I just murdered an entire army with a single spell slot. Get fucked.
I guess having my class can be both good and bad depending on how I'm feeling about a certain situation. Wait, what was yours again, Oni? Weren't you bard? Yeah, you're a bard. Neutral, good, human bard.
Now, are you a slutty bard or a singy bard?
Can I be the slutty bard? What are we talking about?
Bards are well known in the D&D
Oh, for sleeping
universe
around?
as, yeah, being
Okay.
like, I fucked myself into this
That's
problem,
the
I'm gonna fuck
question,
myself
Oni.
out.
I'm gonna fuck myself out.
I've seen bards do it before, too.
Seduce it.
Basically, yes.
You're probably the most powerful person to have shared results in this chat, Sooth. Yeah.
So far, yes.
Shyguy wants to go glamping, is what I'm hearing. Glam camping?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that glamorous camping? Because
those
yes, I would fucking love to do that.
I keep getting an ad on fucking Instagram that's like, take your dream vacation in the wilderness. And it's just like this, it's basically a tiny home. Like, so it's got like this nice full-size bed, like in a huge window next to the bed, and you can see in, and it's a tiny kitchen and maybe a seat or two. And then you go outside and it's sitting in the wilderness. But otherwise inside it's a tiny home. And I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. But that's not what most places are.
Basically.
Yeah, those are great stats. Again, I think the highest numbers we've seen today. Yeah. Sooth is our boss now. Sooth is the boss of this gym.
I mean, yeah. Like a
So-
Pokemon gym?
It is better to take a stand for what you believe in and try to see both sides of an issue. I think both of these are equally important.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, because I really do think you should take a stand in what you believe in. That's super important. But also, don't, like, block out others and try to see both sides.
I try to be as
I
diplomatic
guess-
as possible, so I'm gonna say both sides.
I'm gonna say stand, because I've been trying to be that way more so now than I've been in the
I
past.
want to be that.
You
but-
want to be that, but you're not right now.
Yeah. No.
Whereas I have been more that way because I think it's more important as I've gotten older. Whereas I used to be more see both sides, I will say. You can die as a level 1 wizard and falling out of a 30-foot tree.
You can die as a wizard falling out of a 20-foot tree.
And if we miss what people are saying in chat, I'm sorry, but also I think I need to make some progress here.
Yeah, it is already 143.
I remember Fireball back when I played old D&D games. It was mega OP, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Isaac used it against us and fucking each enemy we encountered had 3 fireballs on their wand and there were 6 of them, we were fucked. We weren't fucked. He was nice, but still. Tiny new home.
Oh, damn.
What?
Tim got
Tim!
a level 7.
Wow. Well, kind of.
Neutral good,
I
human,
think
paladin,
it's
wizard.
Paladin is 4th.
Yeah.
Wizard is 3rd.
Yeah, that means a level 7 character.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Ooh, you're a dex-based pally? Interesting.
I can definitely see Tim as a paladin. Banhammer boy.
It's a shame your casting stats for those 2 classes are relatively low.
Some of the questions definitely
But the
left
con
me
is good.
screaming at my monitor. It depends! Yeah, that's the problem. I'm hungry for wealth or power. Neither, but I guess wealth?
Yeah.
Neither. But I guess wealth, I think I'm comfortable and then I can survive. It is better to be... Why can't you click on these? Like, it highlights in a way.
I don't know.
It is better to be rich or powerful. Neither! Have love!
Yeah, right?
You need people! You need people that care about you!
Because, I mean, like, this kind of turns itself into its own
I
philosophy
guess rich again.
question.
I don't care
Yeah,
about
'cause,
power
like-
at all. I want to see Tim and Sooth fight now.
Yeah, but it's like, well, if you're rich, then what do you do with all of that wealth?
I
Whereas
donate
if
a
you're
lot of it.
Whereas if
I
you're powerful,
think-
you have the power to change things. So like what
I think of when they mean powerful, though, they mean like...
physically powerful?
Well, no, like kings. And I'm like, I don't care about having ruling choice over... Anyway.
Common.
I always hate uneven numbers in D&D stats. That's fair. Yes, Kat, donate your money to me. I would. I honestly stopped taking the quiz because a lot of the questions really bugged me. That's fair, Stardust. No pressure whatsoever. It highlights for me. Yeah, I don't know why it does. Like, I can't click it, but it like turns blue. Anyway, I use the force of my personality to get what I want, to guide others into making the right decisions. Probably more of that.
I guide others too.
It is better to defend the weak, help the poor. Both.
Both.
Both? God, usually it's hand in hand, so that's weird. To try and...
Which is the more inclusive one? Are there
Both.
more poor people or are there more weak people?
Both.
Can a poor person be weak? Can a weak
Both.
person be poor?
Both. I hate this question.
I'm going to say defend the weak because that strikes at my paladin sensibility.
I will say if I see someone who needs help physically or whatever, I will probably try to go in between
Nope,
and
fuck
defend
it.
the weak.
Fuck it. I'm going for help the poor because my cleric sensibilities say charity.
Yeah.
Provide succor for those that have none.
I say I'm probably more likely, as much as I want to like go to, you know, volunteer and stuff like that, I am more likely to go in the middle of a fight or something to help someone who needs defending. That's more of my gut reaction. But otherwise, I definitely think both. What quiz is this? It's this, Hex Girl. It's which D&D character are you? Civilization makes us stronger or weaker? I think stronger.
It does, actually.
But it also makes us crazy.
Yes.
I love plotting Carby. Is that plotting? Oh, it is plotting, isn't it? Carbuncle. I'm apparently neutral, good, elf, ranger, 2nd level. Neutral, good, elf, ranger. Legit. And true neutral, human, ranger, 3rd level. And then the stats. He knows more about stats.
I do.
True human ranger. Or true neutral.
That's a really good spread for a caster ranger. Your wisdom's really high.
Excuse me. It is better to confront your enemies openly and honestly using guile and wit. I would say openly and honestly. That's what I do.
That's the hero in me. The ninja in me is like, guile and wit, are you kidding me?
I work out so that I will be healthier, so that I would be more attractive. So I'll be healthier. Animals deserve our respect, are delicious. Deserve our respect!
I feel like working out is meant to be for healthier. Becoming more attractive by working out is just a side effect.
Yeah. Well, it's also what's attraction, because I think that...
That is also true.
I think that there are many plus-size beings who are very fucking gorgeous and are attractive. Honestly,
Frank,
I would...
Snuffles.
Yeah, I would honestly love being more overweight, and I love the way it looks, like my curves, the way that it accentuates, some other aspects. I love that. The only reason I don't is because of my lymphedema. I think it's much healthier for me to be on the thinner side because my lymphedema, it already is affecting my circulation. So then to be heavier makes my lymphedema even worse and my circulation even worse. And it's worse for my, not only my lymph nodes, but also my blood circulation. So for me, it actually is a problem for me to be too overweight. Unfortunately, because I don't mind the way that I look as I get heavier, but my body is like, no, now your ankles are fucking swollen to the point where it's like firm and annoying and not good for, blood clots and stuff. So
animals do deserve our respect, but they are also very tasty, and I'm a Taurus and I love food, so
they're respectable.
Yes, and I can
like I said, if I
can respect and love the cow, and then it becomes food. I am eating that food and being very grateful that that cow existed to feed me.
If there was an apocalypse, I would become vegetarian very fast because I could not kill any animals. If someone killed them for me and cooked it for me and then offered it to me, sure. But I could not, do it myself.
I mean, I'll cry every single time I have to kill the rabbit, but I'll totally do it, and then I'll skin it and prep it and do everything I need to. And then, hey, more fur to be able to survive.
Hi, Elias. Elias got lawful neutral human ranger. A lot of people are getting human rangers, which is interesting.
I am seeing a lot of rangers in this chat.
Second level. Would you say I'm more down to earth and relaxed, or worldly and diplomatic? I would say worldly and diplomatic. You're very, very diplomatic.
And worldly. You seem to have a ton of information in your head at any given time.
That's true, too. That is a ranger in dire need of, dire animal friend.
Hey!
I feel this this quiz really needs a both option.
It does need a both option.
I would say you're both worldly and diplomatic, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I tried not eating chicken after watching Chicken Run. I lasted 3 months. Hey, that's pretty long. They're deliciously respectable. I will say I don't eat meat often. If I think really hard about... I mean, I eat eggs. I can't be vegan, I don't think. I could ever not...
no.
I don't think I could be vegan. But
they are not for eating. What about their eggs? They don't need those.
What are you quoting?
Okay, so the quote originates from Lord of the Rings when the orcs are arguing whether or not they can eat Merry and Pippin.
Oh.
And...
Wait, Merry and Pippin have eggs?
But no, the actual quote is, what about their legs?
Oh,
they don't need those.
Oh.
But somebody made a meme of that thing, and the one that says they're not for eating is like vegan and holding on to chickens, and then the other one's like, what about their eggs? They don't need those, and is vegetarian.
I kind of really like the canon that orcs don't understand how hobbits work, so they think they lay eggs. So I kind of like that
too.
idea. Merry and Pippin lay eggs.
They totally do.
Throwing it out there, everyone got Ranger is trying to suck up to Cat. Why? That's not Bard. I feel like Bard's more sick. What? Oh, because I like Rangers? Because I'm a Ranger? I don't know if I am, though. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
They're deliciously respectable.
I mean, Rangers are so thematically
Kira,
cool.
yeah. Kira was a Ranger. I was a Druid the first time I played D&D, though. I just decided that I probably shouldn't do spells.
That was a
So I
mistake.
stopped.
Rangers are so thematically cool, but 5th edition did them dirty. Like,
That's how you get more
they are
Merry
the
and Pippins.
weakest class.
They
and
lay
it makes me
eggs.
so sad because they're so cool.
In my job, I rely more on my education or common sense. Common sense. Knowledge should be used to educate and entertain others.
Hold on now, because I'm kind of stuck on that one. The education or common sense. Because, like, common sense is like, yeah, of course you would do that. But at the same time, it's like, this needs to be taught to you for your safety. So, like, what?
In your instance, I would say more education. Mine's more common sense.
Okay.
I mean, education more for art, but that's not my job currently. My job's more this. I love the implication that the quote meets back on the menu that orcs know what a menu is, therefore have been to a restaurant.
Or have had options. Oh, a banquet, you say? Oh, why, of course. I shall attend henceforth.
Oh my god. Knowledge should be used to educate and entertain others and develop or enlighten yourself.
Develop an enlightenment.
I would say educate and entertain others. I would say more educate others. I think that's really important. I think it would be interesting to have a supernatural experience.
Yes.
But also terrifying.
If I go and see fairies in the woods,
Oh, see,
just, just know that I
that
want
would be
this.
interesting. That would be interesting. I'm
I
thinking
just-
ghosts.
If I disappear for 300 years because I made a bad life choice, know that I wanted to do that.
What is more important in life, feeling emotions or being disciplined? Feeling emotions.
I feel like my older self or younger self would have said being disciplined, but no, feeling emotions is.
When handling life's challenges, I call on the power within myself, the powers that watch over me.
Within myself.
Listen.
I think I tend to do that watch over me. I think I always say like please God, or I think like just please. I don't think about myself's powers.
My gods are ever present, but not always. Like,
I'll miss it.
yeah, they're not going to go out of their way to help me. They are gods.
I do think the universe,
Yeah.
the secret shit. I'd love to see a ghost, but yes, also terrified. Yeah. Depends on the nature of a paranormal experience. I'd watch one. I'd like one which doesn't suck for me. That cat, though, I can't with that cat. Personal power comes from living a disciplined life or having confidence in yourself. I say confidence.
Confidence.
The universe is ruled by a higher power, scientific laws.
Scientific laws.
Both?
Scientific laws are a higher power.
I think our universe is ruled by scientific laws. Like our world and our how people work is ruled by scientific laws.
And how we
but a
perceive
higher
the
power,
universe.
Right. And like it's important. Scientific laws are super important. But a higher power, I think like is important to people's beliefs. I don't know. I'll say scientific laws, but it's just a weird like.
Draw.
I think both. God, Cat, I don't even remember half the questions you're on. It was so long ago. Finder, how dare you? It depends on the type of ghost. That too. Is it a poltergeist? Which do you prefer, New Age religion or Eastern religion? I'd say New Age. Definitely for me.
Like, I can respect Eastern religion.
Yeah, I respect it, but for
I'm-
me, what fits for me?
I guess New Age then? I don't know. I don't buy into
you're
the whole
more-
crystals thing, but I do buy into the idea of belief. So, like...
Yeah, but you're pagan.
Yeah.
Is pagan more... That's not Eastern. Eastern's more Christian
No.
and Catholic, right?
No, Eastern is like Taoism and
Oh.
Confucianism.
Oh,
and-
yeah, because Western is probably more.
What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in this place? Party popper.
You know, honey, it's right here.
Oh.
Where it's easier to see.
Yeah, that font is really hard to read. And I have new contacts.
But it matches my aesthetic.
I mean, it does, but goddamn, Demonas. Fuck.
Party popper!
Party popper.
I love it. Demonas, thank you for the $200 donation for the staycation. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Holy shittles. Just make sure to take care of yourself. Thank you, thank you. I wish there was a both or neither for some. Yeah. As far as supernatural encounters in general, yup, as long as it's getting the type of experience that doesn't get me killed, I can get behind you. Holy crap. Thank you, Demonas. I really, really fucking appreciate it. Thank you. I have to go.
Of course you do. Are you asking to go and pee right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much, Demonas. I really appreciate you.
Tali is probably right outside the door.
Thank you. She's just been body slamming the door.
Basically.
I'm hugging the mic. Okay. No, actually, she's outside, but I think it's the wind.
Maybe. Shyguy stream hype. What's up, everybody? So who thinks this quiz will be completed in the next hour? Not me. And that's not trying to be rude. That's legit. Like, if we're only on 55 out of 140, like, we're gonna need to actually hammer down and power through. 'Cause nah. There definitely does need to be like a both or a neither to these things too. Like, the 2 answer questions are really easy to fly through, but like having to choose between the one or the other it's too much. Cat just screamed in the distance, yeah, that's the wind. So, alright, I guess I was wrong. Not a chance, Fender. The confidence of all of us. Too true, Demonas, as long as Cat is enjoying herself. Probably give it an hour and a half, depending on how long the discussion for the questions is. Yeah, that's very true. Oh, thanks, Cat. I'm glad to be here, too. This is fun. And I've been wanting to do this for a little while now. I think doing it like every year kind of thing kind of helps with like, where am I at in my life right now? Because over the 3 times that I've taken it, I've been a whole bunch of different classes, relatively the same in terms of alignment, but my ability scores have changed a couple of times too. Like, the second time I took it, my con was at 18, which is really good. And then the last time I took it, went down to 17. But I think that's because at the time I had a broken rib. My thought process on like, well, this is pain threshold. These are the kinds of things that I would want to deal with versus things that I have dealt with. It's a lot of different perspectives and stuff, different areas of where you're currently at. So like, Soothsayer being our, corporate official boss, with a level 6 and incredibly high intelligence elven wizard, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're doing really well for yourself there, sir. But Cat's back. Cat stream. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sitting in the wooden chair.
Why not? I'm the one in pain.
Same. Not in the same pain, but it's pain.
My...
I
all
have
of my body hurts. A piece of your body hurts.
And it's an important part. Okay. Usually got true neutral, that's fair.
No, Tali.
Oh, did she start to come in? Well, I was gonna let her in to see what she does, but if she comes in with the plastic.
No, we must focus.
Okay.
Nobody has faith that we'll be able to finish this in 1 hour, including me.
Oh, I have faith. I mean, I started, and then you also go on tangents too. It's not just me.
Oh, okay.
I would because I like start reading the next question, and he's like, "Hold up, wait, I have a
that's
question."
because I need help.
That doesn't. Okay, but that also prolongs it. Anyway, I would rather be a member of a religion that is well established with a long history, or recently established with innovative new ideas. I like innovative new ideas. I don't care about establishedness. Okay, he's silently answering now.
What?
Okay. What is more important in life, wisdom or wealth? I'd say wisdom.
Wisdom.
What is more important in life, love or honor? Love.
Honor! Love.
Choose a statement. I love the city. I hate the city.
I hate the city.
I like to visit the city. I don't want to live in the city. So what does that make me?
You love it.
But I don't want to live in it.
Yeah.
Okay, Kat, we are having fun with whatever will happen. Aw, thank you. Butt pillow? I mean, I would need one if I was on the wooden chair. I hate the wooden chairs.
Oh, Kath, I don't know if you were here when I said, I'm back at work, and riding horses hurts everything.
Kath does know you're back at work.
Oh, okay. A butt pillow would be nice, but I need like an everything pillow and have it be warm and massaging all at the same time.
So I guess I'll say I love the city. Would you cheat on an important test? No.
Yes, and I have. My Japanese final, because my teacher is
your teacher sucks.
She's the worst. The worst teacher on the face of the planet. I can't think of anyone else in my entire, like, academic education to have had a worse person to teach me a language that she was fluent in. She came from there. It was like, lady.
She just can't teach.
Like, your English is fantastic.
I cheated on one test. I've never cheated on a test.
But, like, the fact that you are attempting to teach us a brand new language, like, yes, this is a college course, but when you're teaching a new language to a bunch of people that have no fucking clue how any of this stuff works, you have to teach them like they are grade schoolers, even less, like preschoolers. We didn't get any of that shit. And we turned in all of our homework, and we never got any of our shit back because... So I had the fucking textbook open on my lap.
Remember when I said he
Shut
goes
up.
on rants?
Shut up. Had the textbook open on my lap during the final test, and she didn't look up from her desk once. And I'm just sitting there like, katakana, hiragana, and kanji. Yeah, good shit. Yeah, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I passed with a B.
You cheated and passed with a B?
Yeah. Because she didn't count most of my homework, because she's like...
Oh, your overall grade, not your test
she's
grade.
She's like, Kuri-chan, you didn't send in any of your homework. And I'm like, that's bullshit, woman lady. Because fucking, I sent it to you.
Oh, I know. She lost everyone's homework all the time. I remember that. I mean, Kat, you could be answering questions while he rants. That's true.
True.
But when I go to start, then he's like, wait, you're ahead of me. Which he did say. I've never cheated on a test, but I disassembled on homework being late excuses. I don't know if I did that either. I never cheated on a test unless you count one that requires me getting a food handler's permit. I mean, that's important, though, to know that stuff.
Yeah.
I think I saw a thing from Squeenix about their Fat Chocobo head pillars being on sale. I want their Fat Chocobo seat. And Spoofy went to go buy one. It's like $220. It's like a beanbag chair, basically, but a fat cat. She went to go buy it. Shipping's $200. So it's like $450.
What the fuck?
She was like, no! It's like the same for us, too. It's because we're so far away from Japan.
I mean, yeah.
And it's huge. I mean.
I know.
Oh, it sucks. We need to learn science formulas from the top of our heads for every test, and I just had a difficulty with parallel and serial currents. I don't even know what that means.
I have an idea of what that means.
In a fight, it's better to rely on your own skills or call for reinforcements.
Both.
I would probably want friends if I can.
I don't think I'd want to put
important.
my friends in danger, so I'm gonna say rely on.
Well, it says in a fight. It doesn't say necessarily physically. It could also be verbal. Or at least that's what I'm interpreting as, is verbal. I like to have support. Even if it's just me doing the verbal talking, I like to have support and opinions from people around me. I cheated on test online classes by using alternate tabs. Jeez. We didn't have online tests when I was in high school. So I wrote them on small paper, slip it into the classroom, and write it down on the paper before disposing the small paper. Oh, jeez. Demona's sneaky. Hi, Lisa. Goes the testing? Taking forever. In a fight, it's better to keep your head And wait for opportune moments, or go at it with everything you've got. I say keep your head and wait for opportune moments.
Keep your head.
No. That's why sometimes I'll just pay attention to dodging AoEs instead of attacking, because I'm like, I just need to live.
Yeah.
A few years later, we had a book that contained all the formulas that you could take with you for every test. Oh, that's nice.
That's very nice.
We didn't have online anything when I was in school. Yeah, I didn't either.
Same.
I think there was one class that used computers, and I don't even remember what it was.
Typing.
Oh, typing too. There's a different... Maybe it was just like you did lab sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes you would be in a... Yeah, but typing I did have I did take a semester of typing, and that's why I can type as fast as I can without looking at the keyboard. I'm more confident at work or at play? At play. I like pets that are loyal or exotic.
Loyal. Because I don't want a tiger. Thanks.
I want a panther, but I also want to be loyal. If it's not loyal, that's dangerous.
It's dangerous anyway.
I mean,
loyal or
duh.
otherwise.
I'm thinking D&D world. I'm not thinking mine. I have chakra. Why is it taking forever? How many questions does this one have? 140, and I'm on 64.
And I'm doing it with her, otherwise I'd probably be done too.
These kids with their fancy schooling and old person voice, yeah. But
Seriously.
tigers are great. God damn it.
I have Frosted Flakes downstairs, and I am very hungry.
Then go make some and come back.
No! I'm in the middle of taking a test with you.
It is more important to support your cause with facts or conviction. I'd say facts.
Facts.
Absolutely facts. I would rather live
Nobody
in the
would
city
listen
or
anyway.
the country. I would...
Country. You have amenities with you. It's fine.
Yeah, but I'm also thinking you won't be close to things, like important things. Okay, I lived in the fucking middle of nowhere for 4 years for school, and it was a pain in the ass to have to go to a Walmart so far away.
Yeah, but it's not like you leave the house anyway.
Now,
Yeah,
but I also still like to go places.
and you have us
know what?
to go and do all the shopping anyway.
That's because
Like
of
how you-
COVID.
like how you
but
do
without COVID,
You were still kind of at home.
I'm like tied, so I'll say in the country because it's pretty. But I still want to kind of be close to some amenities.
See, but I feel like anytime they say the city, they mean like,
Downtown.
yeah.
Religion is an institution that allows some people to exploit the fears of others, helps people live meaningful lives. I think both.
I think both.
Both,
It honestly
absolutely
depends
both.
on the religion, though.
It also depends on the religion. I will say what's most prominently right now in America, it's currently allowing a lot of people to exploit the fears of others, and that is frustrating for me. Choose a state, but I think it's super important for people. Like, it gets people through things that they otherwise
It
couldn't,
really
so
does. Like, I definitely feel like
it's a positive thing.
I definitely feel like Lutheranism has helped my mom and my stepdad get through a lot of the marital shit that they're going through, and I feel like they are stronger coming out of it than they have been. But they also definitely should have seen a marriage therapist.
Counselor, yeah. Whereas, like, my friend in college,
Instead, they're like, God will show us the way, and it's like, guys.
I will say for my friend in college, she actually became Christian, or like used God, Christianity belief system to help her get through her mom passing, because
Yeah.
she wasn't before,
Yeah.
and she became religious while her mom was going through that and then died. It helped her get through it.
I'm not
which
trying.
is fair.
I'm also trying not to shit on like Christianity or anything like that. Like, if you believe in God, then I.
But it's
genuinely
that,
believe
isn't it
that,
that
like,
whole
that's-
story
it's
of
good.
like God, or like, you know, God will show me a sign or will help me or
And
something,
then shows you
and
five
then keeps
different
showing you
signs,
different signs, and,
and
it's
then
like,
you die, and it's like, well, what happened, God? It's
he's like, I sent you a boat and a
sent you
person,
shit,
yeah.
man.
So it's kind of like you also still need to take what's in front of you as well. The only phones we had back when we were the richer people and were hardwired into the socket in the house. Yeah. I mean, we had phones in our house, like cord phones, for a long time. Not cordless till I was in middle school, and then when I was in high school, everyone I knew had a cell phone, but I didn't until I was in later. Leftover breakfast.
I'm probably gonna make steak when I go downstairs. It's my first day off.
Choose a statement. Man is stronger than nature. Nature is stronger than nature.
Nature is stronger than man.
Nature will outlive man.
Oh, look at that! You built a dam? Not anymore. Hurricane Katrina,
Yeah, or just any hurricane.
basically.
Choose a statement. Technology is stronger than nature. Nature is stronger than technology.
Nature is stronger than technology because we still can't accurately predict the weather.
Ow.
And considering where we live, where it can be like 30... Are you okay?
Yeah, it was sharp.
Oh, I didn't realize you hit that. I thought you hit the mic.
No, I hit this.
Babe, are you
It was sharp.
okay?
Right in the middle of the forehead. Well, it was pink. I have greater interest in the supernatural or the natural world. Both.
Oh, that's not fair, but the supernatural.
Yeah, I would say that's my greater interest. There's a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things. True.
Yup.
Depending on things. It is better to actively champion a cause or live as good example to others. I would say good example.
Good example.
I would rather spend 2 hours learning something new or leisurely jogging.
Learning something new.
I hate jogging.
I don't want to move.
I would rather spend 2 hours alone in the wilderness or alone working with my hands. You're gonna do wilderness.
I am definitely doing wilderness.
I'm gonna do
but
working with my hands.
I definitely like. It depends on
Art.
what it is you're doing with your hands. Like for you, art. For me, I'd wanna be building something, kind of thing. What are you laughing at?
Working with your hands. Depends what you're doing. That's really
2
no
hours though? That's a little excessive.
You're not having enough fun. Anyway,
That's called chafing.
for you.
I mean, okay, if we're talking about with a partner, then yeah, you better believe it. I'm totally down for that.
It's fun to flail though, even if it can't accidentally. It can accidentally injure. That's like River's. Just. Kat, do you
Risks of your
see now the
flailing.
risks of your flailing? I know. All the spray bottles. This discussion is going places. I mean, bonk. I was out of school when I bought my first mobile, and it was huge and expensive. I mean, my parents bought me a Crazer. That was the first cell phone I ever had.
I don't remember what mine was. I remember the way it looked. I just don't remember what
Spray
it was.
bottles. Choose the same. I love technology. I hate technology.
I hate technology.
I love it. I use it all the time.
I use it all the time, and I'm very grateful that we have it, but I hate it. It's so dumb.
I would rather spend 2 hours playing a sport or reading a book.
Reading a book
It depends on the sport.
depends on the weather. I love me a game of Ultimate Frisbee,
Yeah, like
but I will get so much more fun
Or
out
Ninja.
of reading. Or
that's not
Ninja.
really a sport.
It's not a sport.
It's a game.
Ball's ball. That's a sport.
I guess reading a book. I don't know. I'm kind of tied between the two, but ball's dangerous.
Shut up or shut up.
No.
What's the ovary
I
version
hate
of
that term. Egg up.
Egg up? Egg up or shut up.
Oh my god. Second place stats were wizard, halfling, good, and lawful neutral.
Woo! A halfling. I haven't seen one of those.
Depends on the book.
The greatest race.
It is better to fight fair or fight dirty. Fight fair.
It is better to fight fair, but there's no such thing as fighting fair.
Which do you prefer, Eastern religion or Western? I would say Eastern probably. Wait, what is like?
Eastern is Asian.
No, I know. What would be considered, or is it neither of them? Paganism. That's probably the closest to
it's
my belief.
technically Western if we're talking like a lot of the. Okay, see, paganism's an umbrella term, and you can have Eastern paganism because, like, if you look at, like, let's say Mongols, they will see like the spirit of the blue sky or the spirit of the steppe, or like, it's not a hard religion the way that like Christianity or Islam
I guess if I'm to be
or
surrounded
Muslim.
by any, I would prefer to be surrounded by Eastern religion rather than Western. But not necessarily, I don't know for me.
But when people think of terms of paganism, they think like Wicca, or they think, like animism.
Yeah. I picked fight dirty because, yep, the enemy will fight dirty, so why not play the field? I mean,
Or like,
the issue with those questions is
Norse
familiarity breeds contempt. I don't know what that means.
I'm going to say Eastern.
It is better to be yourself or be polite. Be yourself.
Be yourself.
I
Even
would-
though I am more polite than I am myself.
I try to be, but sometimes I just have to be me. I would rather watch a nature documentary or scientific nature.
Oh, that's so hard for me.
I just better understand nature than I do science.
I mean, true. Like, because I love watching Cosmos because, like, stars
But
and
then they'll
black
say
holes
words
and
and I'm
shit
like,
are,
I don't
like,
know what any of that meant.
so fucking cool. But, like, a nature I'm going to say scientific just because space doesn't scare me as much as water.
That's fair.
And a nature documentary is going to skip
me
from,
science.
like, oh, this is the jungle to this is the deep sea. Like that, and I'll cry.
Cosmos is neat. I think Celtic when I think pagan. That's one too.
Yeah.
In a fight, it's better to be quick or tough. I said quick.
I say tough.
I mean, that's why I was
Because...
a different fighting style than you.
Well,
in
no.
Star Wars fight.
Honestly, I personally, like, the reason why I also picked to fight
Because you can
dirty-
dodge.
The other reason why I picked to fight dirty is because, generally speaking, if you get into a fight, chances are the one who's going to win is the one who is able to take a punch, not one who's able to land a good one.
But if they can never land a punch.
See, that's the idea, but you can only
That's
get
why
lucky
I'm
for
quick and
so
you're
long.
tough. That's your thought. That's not mine. Hey, I can get lucky as much as my character can dodge.
I mean, I definitely feel like, you know, watching Donnie Yen in Ip Man doing Wing Chun and whooping the shit out of people he has no business whooping the shit out of
I have
with
no idea.
crazy
Anyway,
fast movements is fucking cool.
Off topic.
Like,
I would rather spend 2 hours hiking a trail or discussing philosophy. I like hiking.
I would like to discuss philosophy while hiking.
In my job, I use tools and equipment or do not use tools and equipment. I use tools and equipment.
Does a horse count as equipment?
You use tools and equipment because you also fight with tools and equipment.
Yeah, but I think what they're trying to say here is like a forklift.
Or like smelting or whatever, but either way, you are using tools and equipment, I would think. I'm deeply familiar with the flaws of religions that surround me, i.e. most various breeds of Christianity, so that makes it hard for me to answer positively about Western religion. Yeah,
Same.
same. I would rather spend 2 hours at the gym or at church.
Neither.
Neither, but I
Fuck
would much
those
rather be at the
places.
gym because I feel like I'm more...
Accepted there.
I mean, fair. But I meant more, because there can be churches that accept you. There
Oh,
is one
yeah.
that
My church is
Unitarian,
very
are you
accepting.
Unitarian?
I say my church. My old church.
I think
is
it's
very
Unitarian
accepting.
church.
Yes, Unitarian is what
Is someplace my mom brought me, which you would love that place. It just like feels like a natural
okay,
rock
I'd love
dome.
the aesthetic of it.
Yes.
I don't know if I'd actually
I
like
don't know.
being there.
But it has like beautiful. Anyway, the church itself is beautiful, and the people are very accepting. They're very LGBTQIA everything. It's great. But I would still rather be at the gym than sit and listen to someone talk. Personally, I don't like taking philosophy because it feels like it will lead to arguments. That's fair. I'm very much like, I don't tend to argue. I'm just like, oh, why do you think that way? Is usually why. I don't tend to get heated very often. But I would rather be well paid or doing something I enjoy. I say often. Doesn't mean I don't. Anyway. Well paid or doing something I enjoy.
Mm-hmm. I gave
Obviously,
up the
that's why I'm
job to
here.
do something I
Hi,
enjoy.
chat.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting me and letting me do something I enjoy.
We both
I
did.
fucking love you. Yeah.
We both gave up jobs to
Yep.
do something we enjoy.
Hi, Moogle. Hello. Choose a statement. Nature would be left unspoiled and undisturbed. Should be. Sorry. Nature should be left unspoiled and undisturbed. Nature should be responsibly
Used responsibly
and enjoyed.
I say both, but like the caveat here is responsibly. Like it needs to, like, if you're doing it all willy-nilly or like,
But unspoiled and undisturbed, like technically it should be,
it should.
but it won't be. So this is just saying should, I guess. Back with my dinner. Ooh, what's dinner? However, my suspicion is that if I were raised around a different religion, I would feel the same way about that. That's fair. Yeah, that makes sense.
Probably.
I would like churches if they were always empty. The atmosphere is very
Dude,
peaceful
yes.
without people talking to you.
Like
That's
cathedrals, old world cathedrals, walking into those places and being like, God lives here.
Well, that's usually if you go to like ones in like Notre Dame or like places
Dude,
near
yeah.
there. They're empty and they're meant for just tourists to walk around silently.
Yeah.
And you can
like,
sit
it's
and
so-
do your thing. But if it's like a place where there's practiced religion, you're not going to get the silence that
Yeah.
often. Someone's going to come and talk to you or something.
Giant panes of stained glass.
I would rather spend 2 hours camping with my friends or drinking with my friends. Camping?
I mean,
I'm not a drinker.
I'm not either, but I don't think I'd want to camp with any
I
of
don't-
my friends.
I would camp with Snuffles.
You know what?
And Kita. I
Volleyball
don't know if
and
Kita
barbecue.
would want us camp, but I'd camp with her if she wanted to.
Volleyball and barbecue for camping. Like, I'm
I'm
down
thinking
with that.
s'mores
I'm down.
around a campfire.
I mean,
I
s'mores,
love
too.
sitting around a campfire,
Yeah.
like a bonfire. I took drinking just because fucking camping. Fuck camping? That's fair, Fender. You also drink, though. I don't. So, like, I would much rather camp. If you want to make a lot of money, it is important to be educated.
False. I am technically making more per hour than I was at the other place, and the
Well,
other
but
place
that
would have
took too
preferred.
long.
The other place would have preferred the bachelor's degree. This place, I don't
Doesn't
need
care.
shit.
Drinking does not have to mean alcohol. True, but I figured that's what... I took
I
it
figured
as that's
they,
what they meant.
yeah, they mean alcohol.
Please, if you sit on a bus with headphones on, people will start talking to you. I mean,
There's no such thing as privacy.
what's better than a campfire? A fireplace. I disagree. I like campfires much more than a fireplace. Fireplaces will keep you warm. It doesn't have the same feeling as sitting around a campfire.
Between
But then
those-
again, I did a lot of camp when I was a kid. Like, I have been to camp and we sat around and talked, like literally just had the best talk sitting around a campfire. And then s'mores. I have really good memories of sitting around a campfire. And then you get fire and you're inside.
What?
Tolly.
Tolly.
Yeah, if it's nice. I mean, we have the window in here open because it was getting hot. And at least air it out. What is that? What is it?
For me.
But what is it? River got something in the mail.
Squeenix.
Squeenix.
Phoenix.
It's the CDs. Yo, chat.
I'll show the code on stream.
Water and water, water, water and water.
Which
and
side
water.
has the code?
I don't know. It might be inside.
Oh, okay. Fireplaces don't have the same ambiance. I'd agree. Yeah, I agree.
That's the slip case. You can take it out.
So apparently this is the slip case. But guys, look what River got.
Scions and sinners.
Sons and Sinners.
Fender. Speaking of distractions and not getting this quiz finished.
Are you still on the first one?
Look at Emmett Selk.
The first quiz?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. It's 140 questions. Also, we keep... You cannot blame this on me. He keeps talking about stories too.
I'm not blaming.
Speaking of distractions, yes.
We are on.
It's Final
89.
Fantasy 14. What? It's like the devs also made a band.
Some of
Yeah.
the Final Fantasy production team.
Some of the...
14.
Here, come here and talk louder.
I want to be on stream.
F.
So some of the production team for 14 have a rock band called the Primals. It's like Soken, the music lead, Masa. What's his name? Masaharu Soken?
I don't know.
I'm
Why
sorry.
would we know?
Anyway, and some of the other production team formed a band a few years ago, and now they do a whole bunch of stuff for they perform at the fan fest and stuff like that. So this is a CD of arrangements of
From
music
them.
from Shadowbringers mainly, performed by them and also by the pianist Kiko, is her name. She did a few of them. It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. Sitting around a campfire with friends is nice, but I would rather have a log cabin to sleep in than a tent. I'd agree. Absolutely. Sitting around a campfire just means bugs and getting smoke in your face. Campfires are objectively superior, is why we
fireplaces.
invented them. Fireplaces are. I disagree. I still like campfires. I have good memories with them.
I agree with Fender. Fireplaces are objectively superior. Objectively. a campfire you're actually able to cook on. And yes, you could argue you could cook in a fireplace, but that's not practical. But I would much rather sit around a fireplace, because like then you have like a den, the fireplace.
Oop. What is it? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Thing you find in the 20s.
Oh.
Remember?
Oh, yeah. Oop. No one would know.
And then this side is that.
I don't know what that is.
Oh. I would not have realized that until you said it. Anyway. But I will not say what it was, so you guys won't know. When it comes to talent, I believe... Oh, wait, no. I said it is easier for me to learn by doing, because it is. When it comes to a talent, I believe a person either has it or they don't, or that with extra teacher, the sky's the limit. Excellent. I would agree with that. Practice makes perfect.
Perfect practice makes perfect.
I mean, that too. When I was young, I performed better in my math and science classes or my music and art classes. Music and arts. Although I actually did well in math and science. I did horrible in history.
I did fantastic.
And
in
English.
math and science.
Alright. I'm trying to do this. I can talk to you in an hour. Not even.
Are you only going to do one quiz?
You're here distracting me. Which do you prefer, Western or New Age? I said this question repeated.
No, it didn't. It's slightly different.
Do you enjoy reading? No. I like reading stories. I don't actually like reading, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
If I see an article or something, I'm like, oh, I don't want to read all that. But if it's a story or fan fiction, I'm like, okay, I'll tolerate the reading so I can get the good feels. So I can get the good brain juice. I remember being amazed the only time I've been around a campfire watching and smelling and seeing the chaos and ambulations of the fire. I like watching how fire moves
That is
at
a
campfires.
fantastic word.
Ambulations?
Yeah. I like that a lot.
I'd rather spend a night on the town or a day riding horses. A day riding horses? You, on the other hand.
Despite my occupation, I actually really fucking hate riding horses.
I was gonna say.
But between that and a night on the
You don't like
town,
night
I'd
on the town.
probably be okay with just a long practice day.
Well, in theory, it's just us. You know, we could do a trail with horses. It doesn't have to be like
That
working.
is also true.
I was thinking, I'm not doing your work. Damn. When I was young, I enjoyed gym class. Actually, I did.
Yeah, I did.
I hated when it was because it was my first period, but I enjoyed it. Horses are bullshit. Binder has feelings.
Horses fucking suck.
The universe has supernatural beings that take a personal interest in me or is governed by impersonal forces that can be understood. I would say the second. Life is about improving yourself or having fun. Both. I'm going to say having fun, though, is what I strive for.
I'm going for improving yourself.
I would rather spend 2 hours enjoying the outdoors or at a good concert. Both.
Enjoying the outdoors because I hate crowds.
I would say enjoying the outdoors because it's free.
That too.
Visiting a haunted house would be
Frighten
exciting
me.
or
Fuck
frighten
that
me.
shit.
Both?
Hell
Both.
no.
I would say frighten me more so, though, because I'd be afraid it would follow me home. It is better to serve a cause or someone influential. A cause. What? Question 100, chat. We're almost there.
We have a half hour.
Well, I might go a little later, but you don't have to. You can
I'm
leave after
finishing
D&D.
this with...
Yeah, no, I know. But I mean, I might do one or two short. I have some short ones.
Yes, because I
so.
want to go and eat.
What is more important in life? Practical skills or enlightenment? I would say practical skills.
Enlightenment.
I use the force of my personality to convince people I'm right or to entertain others. I would say to entertain. I put my faith in a higher power or myself. I'd say myself more so. Which is funny, because then when I call upon things, I call upon a higher power than myself. But I don't put faith in a higher power.
Despite wanting to help as many people as I can, I am not a cleric or a paladin. It makes me sad.
Watch, he's gonna get that. Family elders are expressing disapproval of you and the rest of the family. or to the rest of the family? Do you accept the criticism and change your ways, seek a compromise with them, besmirch the reputation of those expressing disapproval as you ignore their scorn, or silence them in any way you can?
I'm going to ignore their scorn because, seriously? You're gonna judge me?
I would ignore.
I'm out.
What does besmirch the reputation of those expressing disapproval mean?
Ruin their reputation. Or, like, not ruin, but, like, denigrate their reputation.
Be like, well, they're wrong because
Imply
of
that
this.
they're not reliable, or that they're...
Biased.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not worthy to sit in.
Ow.
Remember when I said River's not graceful? Would you give up a promising career to aid the family in time of need? Yes, with some reluctance, I would say.
Only if I was certain I'd be able to return to my career.
It depends which family.
Yeah, because, like, my
That's why I said with
parents,
some reluctance.
grandparents, like, grandparents more so, but parents not so much. Brothers, yeah. Like,
Parents,
I'd
I
try to
would.
I'd try to be.
Grandparents, I would. Other extended family, not so much. Drag their name through the mud. Demonis. Hi, Dalton. Dalton, you might be able to take this test and be done at the same time as us. Would you betray a family member to advance your own career? No.
I believe the last one then.
I mean, it depends. Is that family member an asshole? But, like...
No. Like, I'm not going to advance my own career by stepping on family.
Yeah.
That's-
Like, it depends. Is that family member a dick? And to advance my own career, I'd have to say something different than them.
Even so.
That's more in, like, the political aspect, though.
Because, like, even
But,
if Balthazar
no.
came to work with me, like, I'm not going to... If he suddenly, like, started
Yeah.
rising through the ranks and was
I would
like,
never-
look at me! I'd be like, dude, good for you.
I'd never do anything purposefully to advance myself. Hi, Senri! Caspar, not the FE character. DDC will be long done before you. Rude. Wow, Cat, that is so rude. Oh, you're saying he'll be even faster. Rude. Why am I seeing Kath say sexy Casper? Wait, what? You did say sexy Casper. Oh, perhaps Casper would be good for you, Kath. Wait, what are we doing? Casper from Fire Emblem sexy. I can't, Sonic. Do you respect the leaders of your family? Their words guide my actions. They're role models for me. They're often out of touch with my life. They're out of touch with reality. Sometimes they're out of touch with my life.
They're out of touch with my life.
They like to give their advice, but they don't really know entirely what's going on, and I can't really tell them sometimes, so depending. If your family had arranged your marriage to someone disgusting, would you go through with it? Proud to serve your family? Agree? Hiding reluctance? Subtly? Flee.
Flee.
Absolutely. You're estranged from a family member. On his deathbed, he seeks reconciliation. Do you speak to him but hold your ground? Refuse to speak to him? Discuss your estrangement openly without rancor? Actively seek reconciliation and heed his dying words? It really just depends what they're...
Discuss.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if they were like,
yeah, I'd say discuss.
you must do this one thing, and it, like, goes against what I believe, I'd be like, nah, brah.
Yeah.
Like, we're looking for compromise here, not for ultimatums.
Right. A powerful but corrupt lawyer offers you money if you'll testify against your friend. Do you condemn your friend and take the money? Take the money and testify, but try to keep your testimony ineffective. Refused the offer, and refused to testify. Testify on your friend's behalf, no matter the consequences. Testify on my friend's behalf, no matter the consequences. Do you become close to close to friends, or hold most people at a safe distance?
I have an abundance of close friends.
I would say I have some close friends. Yeah. Can you stop tapping?
Sorry.
Have you ever betrayed a friend? I have done so more than once. I sometimes get away with it. I have done so once. I have been tempted to do so, but never gone through with it. I'd never contemplate such a thing. What does betray mean? I've
Yeah, 'cause,
accidentally,
like, I've done so once.
but then made amends after I realized what I did.
Yeah. 'cause,
Otherwise,
like,
I've never done it intentionally.
beat when we moved out. I betrayed him, and I feel bad about it, but at the same time, fuck you, man, that's my money. You managed to
Anyway.
find a way for us to compromise, and it
I
worked
did.
out, so.
I never contemplate. I just take that as I never do it intentionally.
I don't contemplate, I meditate.
I hated
I'm
the
off
testify
fucking
one
head.
because, like, if my friend is guilty or not, that's a good question. I would defend my friend assuming they're innocent. But if they're guilty, that's a different thing.
No, but see, that's the idea of, like, no matter the consequences. Because if they're guilty, then, hey man, sucks to be you.
Oh, I
You
didn't
fucked
think
up.
about that. Well, I'll keep my answer the way it was because I didn't think about it that way.
Next one.
I would take the money, but also make the testimony ineffective. Fair. How do you view lifelong commitment to a single romantic partner? I have or want such a romance. Wait, how do you view lifelong commitment? Okay. To a single romantic partner.
Yes.
Such a romance would be ideal if it's achievable. I worry I'd miss out on what others have to offer. Tie yourself to one person. Huge mistake. This is completely not taking into account poly, though.
Then I kind of feel like that would be, I worry I'd miss out on what others
Okay.
have to offer.
Remember when we said we'd give you a try? Ma'am? Remember when we said we'd give you a try? Shyguy, you want to try and get her out again? She already went to playing behind the tablet again. There she go. It's asking if you are monogamous. But I'm not. I just don't think it's also a mistake to tie yourself to one person. That's just me. I'm poly. So, like, it almost makes it sound like this person's non-committal. I'm hugely committal. I am a lifelong committal person, but with multiple partners. Yes, it's asking if it's a mistake for you. Ah!
I don't know.
I hate this.
Pick the best one. Keep going. 20 minutes.
I'm between these. But I'm not. Okay, I'll just say that because
Yeah. Pick that one.
I hate this. All right. Do you insist on repayment when lending money to friends? Yes, I write up a contract. Yes, but I try to be flexible. No, although it's sure nice to be repaid. No, they just owe me a favor. I say no, but it's nice to be repaid.
No, but it's nice to be repaid. But it also depends on what it is you're getting. Like, if it's food, then it's like,
Cat is a
no big deal,
polyamory
man. I'll feed
penguin.
you.
I am Arrow Ace. What romantic partner? Fair.
Fair.
Well, that wasn't as weird as the implied Edelgard and Linhart being secret sex friends. I'm sorry, what? Is that an ending?
Save that for later. Cat.
What?
Cat.
Are you still in touch with childhood friends? Yes, we correspond regularly. Yes, we try to keep in touch. No, I move around too much. No, I don't have anything in common with them anymore. It depends on the friend.
I mean, like, Beat isn't a childhood friend, but he's my longest running friend.
He's from high school.
Yeah.
So, like, does high school count as childhood? Chat. Because I'm still friends with people who I've been friends with in high school. But childhood friend? I'm not friends with those two anymore. At all. That I grew up with. And out of the 3, 2 I'm not. 1, I wasn't for a little bit. And then I was friends back with them in high school. And now we just don't talk much, which is definitely on me. But it's... I'd count it. But high school, I'm friends with all my high school friends still. Like Snuffles. Tedders, Beat. I'm friends with all of them still, but that's high school. Not when I was very young. High school is close enough to childhood in my opinion. I'm Arrow, so I don't know what a romantic partner is. Fair. I would try and explain what a romantic partner is, but would feel ineffective doing so. Well, no, it's more that they're saying that question just doesn't apply to them. The test has flaws, but I love the conversations it produces. That's why I wanted to do it on stream. I guess I'll say we try to keep in touch.
Umbreon says I don't count this.
But several people have said they do, so I don't know. I went with the last option as it was truth in my case. And also, again, I still have a person from my childhood.
I'm
one out
gonna
of
say
the three.
yes, we try to keep in touch because one of my friends from before high school actually tried getting in touch with me a little while ago, and I was like, once COVID's over, I'd totally love to come in touch.
Yeah. Do you donate time and money to improve the local community? Yes, the needs of the community are my top priority. Yes, I donate as much as I can once my own needs are met. No, I don't have enough time or money to spare. My local community would be a waste of time and money. I'd say no, I don't have the time or money to spare.
Same.
But if I did, I would. I would love to volunteer at a shelter, personally. But the problem is I'd end up taking home too many animals. The nation is at war. Your community is threatened by invasion. Do you help defend it to your last breath? Defend the area with the rest of your community? Flee as soon as things look grim? Cut a deal with the enemy to act as a spy? I would say defend the area with the rest of my community.
I would say flee because I would much rather try to convince the community to leave.
Yeah, but also I would defend with my community if we were
If you were
defending ourselves.
cornered or something, then sure. But if you've got a place to go, fucking go.
It depends. It would depend. I would love to help a cat shelter, right? If you were injured and required immediate assistance, would members of your hometown agree to help? No, because this is America.
Yeah, right.
Yes, because they know I do the same for them. Yes, because I'm generally well liked in my hometown. Nobody knows me. Like, our hometown isn't
like-
small.
Yeah, we don't all know each other.
This is a small town. Like, or this is a big
This
town.
Is a big
This isn't
town.
small town we're talking about. Like, where I went to college is a small town and they all knew each other, but probably not because I'm just trusted. Definitely not. I've made some enemies. None. I guess I'd say I'm well liked if people knew me.
If people knew me, then I'd say yes because they'd know I'd do the same for them because I would.
Yeah. If people knew me.
If people knew me.
Do you respect the laws and authorities of the community? Yes, without question. Yes, they're generally the best way to govern. When it suits me, there are some laws I don't agree with. I don't pay attention to authorities. They've got no hold on me. I'd say when it suits me, there are some laws I don't agree with, in which case I would fight or protest. Do members of your hometown shun, avoid, or mock you?
No,
No.
I'm generally seen as normal.
I mean, when my family had the gay fucking flag outside our house for forever, I don't think a lot of the community was very happy about that.
There is a house that I pass every day on my way to work that has just flag after flag after flag of gay pride, trans rights, like all
Yo.
this shit. Like
I love that street.
every time I go riding past, I'm just like proud of you.
I love that. Yes, their small minds can't handle anyone outside the norm. Some do because I don't always fit in. I would say probably some would if they knew me, especially in this town.
Maybe.
Because this is a older gen
Yeah.
white area. And if they were like gay and there's a trans person living there, they'd be yeah. Would you stand for office or seek to represent the interests of the community? Wait, okay. Would you stand?
Would
I
you
remember this quiz got to like politics, and I was
Yeah.
like, my brain.
Would you stand for office or seek to represent the interests of the community in some public manner?
To do so would be an honor, of course. Only if no one else could handle the job. No, I don't want to be responsible. I would say no if no one else could handle the job.
I don't want to be responsible. The community is not my problem. My
I
family
would be
is
the warrior of light. I will help if I need to, and no one can handle it. Otherwise, I'd prefer Alpha No to take office.
Why can't you do this? Because I don't have the echo, dipshit. Go do it.
Your country is racked with famine. Would you share what food you had with others? Eat as little as possible for yourself and share the rest. Steal what food you need to survive. Steal as much food as possible, then give it back to the community at a high price. Okay. Eat as little as possible with yourself and share the rest. That's what I do.
Or steal. It would depend on how bad things are.
If offered enough money, would covertly
And
assassinate
who
the
I'm trying to
president?
feed.
No. No. I'm not 47. We're talking about video games and 47.
See,
This
like,
is a very, you don't answer this on stream anyway if you were to say anything else.
yeah, right.
But no, I'd warn the president of the plot, though a vast sum of money would tempt me. No, because I'm not a murderer.
Even
Like, I'm
even
just
by,
not.
Even by proxy.
No. But no, this is saying you would. It's not saying by proxy.
Wait, if offered enough money,
Would covertly assassinate.
say it doesn't say would you covertly assassinate the president.
Anyway, I can't be behind someone else's death. I hate
Yes,
that.
I've done similar things before.
No.
Like what?
High Secret Service. Yeah. Well,
FBI, open up.
Jinx's Babu. Oh my god. Oh, my internet freaked out. Oh no. Chaotic Good Human Ranger Bard. Nice. First level.
A ranger
what
bard's
makes
not a
certain
bad
levels?
mix. Well,
Ranger
you're
Bard
trying-
is literally Final Fantasy.
See, but if you're trying to be casty, that can get a little messy. But otherwise, if we're talking like Valor Bard, not bad.
Counts murders Kira did. Kira was chaotic good. That's not me. I was purposely trying to be something else.
I'm gonna be so funny if she gets
Chaotic good. I might now. That's just why I wanted to retake this. But yeah, no, Kira in theory was supposed to be something I strived to be, not actually was. You've chosen a scarily amount of the same answers I did for the quiz so far, Kat. Yo. Like streamer, like community? Depends on the president, Dalton. I mean, there is a lot of it depends. But I also could not be behind a murder. Like, I would feel bad murdering. Obviously, in a D&D world, that's different. But in reality,
No, yeah, like if it's a
it was-
corrupt king, like we must bring him down.
if personally me though, I couldn't kill someone unless it was self-defense to live. A rogue state or to save someone that's being murdered or about to be murdered. Oh, you strive to be a murderer. Got it. Fender, that's not the one. I PM'd you the Edelgard Linhart ship. Oh no. I wasn't going to say it, but I said yes, depending on who it is. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. You play a lot of Hitman. You strive to be 47.
Next one. This one's
Okay.
fun.
A rogue state unleashes a laboratory-created disease on the nation. Would you undertake a dangerous mission to find the cure, heal the sick as best you can, avoid contact with the sick, or flee the country?
Considering all of the aspects of what is currently happening, we have avoided contact with the sick.
Yes, but this is a rogue state unleashing a laboratory-created disease. This is different. COVID just happened.
Yes,
This is-
okay.
This
yes,
is
COVID just
some-
happened. All of the crazy like tinfoil hat bullshit that China created this and sent it to us, like that's what this question is.
No. Well, yes, but also thinking of it in a D&D aspect where you could go on a dangerous mission to
See,
find the cure. That's
then
obviously something
yes,
I can't
absolutely.
do myself because one, it's not mystical, and two, I'm not a scientist. But in the case of like anything else, I would undertake a mission to find a cure because I think a cure is important. If I could do anything. In this world, I can't. I'm not a scientist, but in D&D, in theory, you can do something.
Yeah. Tim, you are correct. China is also not a rogue state.
Yeah. Well, 55% of a certain Dutch party believes that question. Yeah.
It depends on which conspiracy theory you subscribe to.
Yeah, I know. Sauce. Do you respect the lawful authority of the government? Yes, I support government wholeheartedly. I used to. I think I said yes
I don't know if I
wholeheartedly
ever
back in the
did.
day. I used to, because I was all about following the law and stuff.
I don't
But
think I
after
ever
this
really
last
did.
year and everything coming, and I've been more educated and more made aware of the circumstances that other people encounter. No, fuck the police, ACAP. Anyway.
I'm saying no, a politician is no better than anyone else because even though, yes, some of them are corrupted by power, they're still human.
Politicians are invariably corrupted by power, is my opinion. They are still human, but all of them are corrupted by power. All of them are influenced by money, and I don't give a fuck. Not
Yeah.
all, most. Like 99% of them.
Yeah, but a bullet.
Laws are great in theory. Yes, in theory. So I don't really respect many now, after this last year. I just don't. But that's me. I've just passed you, Kat. Dalton! If you were offered a reasonably lucrative deal, would you spy for a hostile foreign power? No.
No, because
I'm
I
not
might get
convinced
caught.
by money.
Or no, because I'd never violate the trust my nation puts in me. Captain America.
No, because I might get caught.
No, because I might get caught.
I don't want to get caught. No. I don't want to get in trouble. Do you rely on the government to enforce contracts and property rights? I guess I do. But they probably aren't going to. Are you kidding me? The government can't even pave roads. I mean...
Especially ours. American infrastructure is in mad danger.
Especially Illinois.
Especially Illinois.
If imprisoned, would you injure or kill others to escape? No. Serves them right for locking me up. They knew the risks when they took the job. No, except for minor wounds that will easily heal. No, those guards are just doing the jobs. I would probably say...
Depends on the guards.
In D&D world. Because in reality, I would just sit there. In reality, I would just be like, okay. But if I was a character in D&D, I would probably like try to knock out guards.
Yeah, I'd say no except for minor wounds that will easily heal. As in, I am doing non-lethal damage to knock this motherfucker out.
Yeah. Is it a supervisor's right to treat his employees badly? No. Supervisors should treat employees as kindly as possible. No one has the right to treat another badly at all. That one. You have accidentally hit someone while driving your car. Do you turn yourself in and attempt to make restitution to the victim? Turn yourself in, throwing yourself at the mercy of the court. What's the difference? What's the difference between the two of them? Both would happen.
You don't. I think the idea is you don't go to court in the first one.
I mean, but if you turn yourself in, it might happen, it might not. Either way, I would also try to figure out if the victim's okay, what would make things better, do I need to pay for shit?
Yeah.
So I guess the first one, for me. If guilty, would you confess to a crime? Yes, because of my duty to do so. It depends on the crime. It utterly depends on the crime. Yes, because it might make a lighter sentence. No, I'd make the court prove my guilt. If I was already in court, I would confess, probably. So it might get me a lighter sentence.
Yeah.
Would you express a revolutionary political opinion if threatened with punishment? Yeah, I'd rather be punished than remain silent. Yes, somebody's got to speak the truth. No, although I might privately express my opinions to friends. No, politics not worth getting worked up about. I'd say yes, I'd rather be punished than remain silent. I feel like you're the third. But I could be wrong. 10 questions, 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go third. Revolutionary political opinions? I don't really have those.
While traveling on vacation, you witness an assault. You are offered to testify, ordered to testify, which will cut short your vacation significantly. Do you slip out of town at night to avoid testifying? Deny you saw anything. Remain reluctantly testify and leave. Remain until the trial's conclusion in case I'd do that one. I want to help someone. What is the best use of wealth? To help the destitute and less fortunate, provide for the needs of friends and family, to stay on top of the heap yourself, I'm a dragon, to not only stay on top, but keep others from climbing to your level.
There's the dragon.
To help the destitute and less fortunate. When confronted by beggars, do you give generously, give moderately, give only what you wouldn't miss anyway, $1 or $2 at the most, ignore them as you walk away? It depends. I will give moderately if I have food or something, but usually I don't have cash, so I would...
Yeah, I don't carry cash.
I will say... I don't know.
I don't want to ignore them, but I do ignore them.
I don't like that it's what you wouldn't miss anyway. It's like, this is what I have to give.
Because, I mean, like...
Because I don't carry cash.
If I carry
Ignore. I do... The problem is in Chicago, there are a lot, and I can't give to everyone. I literally can't. So I do happen to walk and ignore by, like, 90% of them. Also because, like, my social anxiety is panicking. But if I could help, I would.
Yeah.
Is my thing.
Tax
Finished
deferred.
Cat. So Dalton finished before me. God damn it.
We have 3 minutes and 5 questions.
If you could buy counterfeit $100 bills for $1 each, would you buy and spend them? That's just money.
No, it's too risky.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. The business owners and employees have families to feed. What? If you could buy, I don't understand. If you could buy counterfeit $100 bills for $1 each, would you buy and spend them? I don't get what this one means. Oh, the people I'm giving it to, I guess? But I'll only cheat. I'll say that one? I'm confused. You have 2 job offers. One pays more, but the other's more secure and steady. Which do you choose? Definitely the lucrative one. Probably lucrative. The secure job, unless the other job was outrageously lucrative. Definitely the secure job because I plan for the long term.
I picked the third one.
Yeah. It also depends on the jobs. Am I happy? What's the best path to wealth? It's a matter of luck and being in the right place at the right time. Staying flexible so you can take advantage of good opportunities. Following a long-term plan that incorporates comfortable level of risk, hard work, and perseverance. I think it's a matter of luck.
It is. And it's sad.
Unfortunately. Yeah. If you accepted a job or contract, would you try to finish the task even if it got much more dangerous? It depends. You can bet I'm renegotiating. I'd say that.
I am much more dependable at work than I am in my regular life, so I said because it helped me get a reputation.
If it was dangerous and I wasn't being compensated for that danger, I don't care enough. What's your age? 20 to 35. For my age, I have limited life experience. I've done significantly less than everyone else. Moderate amount of life experience. I've done about as much as everyone else. A lot. I'd say about as much as everyone else. Depends on the thing. Optional stuff. Oh. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I do want this, right? I don't care about the HTML code. Oh. Chat. Hold on. Can I? Oh, no, it's a pop-up. Chat. Chat. Okay, hold on. Let me try and get it to have you guys see it. There you go. Ah. Okay, this is what you get. I got chaotic good. Chaotic good human paladin ranger. Second.
I have definitely changed. I am a true neutral.
You're still fucking true neutral.
I am still true neutral.
I've
True
definitely
neutral halfling druid, level 3, with really good stats.
I have apparently really good. Oh,
My
yours
chari-
are better than mine. Damn.
My charisma died since last time, but my wisdom jumped up. And my strength and dex jumped up too, I think.
Shyguy got 15, 16, 18, 13, 16, 12.
And I'm best race.
Did you?
And best class!
Oh, health. You're a halfling? That's hilarious. I'm a fucking
Well,
human.
here, hold up. Race. Halfling, my next one would have been human by 1 point. And then no?
Rigged. Shyguy is rigged. Yeah, Shyguy has the most incredible stats. Holy stats. Apparently I'm chaotic good. I guess this is why I work out with Finder.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Strimmer rig. Well, I'm not.
Oh, damn.
Not like he is.
My true neutral, I got 24 points.
Everything else is lower.
My next highest would have been chaotic good and chaotic neutral at 17.
That's so much lower.
That is so much lower.
You are just true neutral, baby. My stats are ass. Dalton, oh no. Oh, Dalton got true neutral human fighter, 4th level, 12, 13, 11, 13, 15, 10. Dalton, yours is not as bad as some others.
I don't think I'd say that's ass.
That's not even ass. You have nothing that's negative. 10 is like base, right?
10 is base.
So you have good. You're average to above average. Yeah, I'm 12, 14, 11, 13, 14, 14. I have good charisma. And wisdom and dexterity. I wonder how closely this relates to... Literally, this is Kira, but human instead of halfling and paladin moments.
Yeah.
I'm chaotic good, chat. I was wondering if I would be more chaotic good now. Because I used to be so much like the law, and now I'm like, fuck the law.
I was hoping I'd get...
As long as it helps people. Like, I'm more about helping people.
I was hoping I'd get away from true neutral, because I've been true neutral for a while. And it's just
Honey, I know you. You're true fucking neutral. You don't like to take sides. You don't like to take action. But you are also a druid, which...
See, the crazy thing, though, is back in the day when paladin used to be tied to lawful good, druid used to be tied to true neutral.
I mean...
So the fact that, like, that's that
You
way,
just are.
like, yeah, I am. I can't
Also,
get away
I like
from
to
it.
protect
It's just-
people, so I guess that's why I'm paladin. Even though I don't want to be tanky and...
You can be a druid and not protect people.
Yeah.
Paladin is just more like you have conviction to
I got lawful, good, human... Oh, right. Yeah.
to abide by a set of ethics.
My dexterity was under while the rest were at least standard. Legit. I should mention I have no idea how D&D stats work. Yeah, Dalton, you're not ass. True neutral and neutral good were actually tied at 22. Yeah, I'm curious as to... So, my alignment, 26 was chaotic good. I'm chaotic neutral, close second.
At 25.
And then neutral good at 22.
Chaotic neutral, it tends to be called like chaotic stupid. or like chaotic selfish, because chaotic neutral is literally like I could help you feed the poor, or I can steal your car. Like chaotic neutral is literally like it's whatever the fuck I feel like doing right now.
I guess that's me a lot in video games if I really think about it.
Yeah, like a Grand Theft Auto character is chaotic neutral.
I am chaos apparently. I just am. And I am between good and neutral. I am not evil. I had one evil.
I had 3.
I am just not an evil person.
How I was last time.
Fender, what was your evil?
I am so neutral compared to my law and chaos.
Murder hobo blurst. Chaotic neutral. Basically Trevor Phillips in GTA 5. I am chaotic neutral human druid. First level. Nice. So many humans. There is a lot of fucking humans.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we are all human.
Cop out.
It's just anytime you see, like, any of the other races, it's like, wow, you could have been any of those? Like, the fact that Soothsayer got elf, it's like, what did you do? Because, like, we're all
group hated
humans
that
and
character.
halflings and shit. Like, I don't think I've ever met a dwarf. Past couple
Oh,
of times
you're
I've
gonna
been
have to
close
jump
with
to
halflings.
Moniz. Enjoy your horror movie. All the hugs.
Peace.
Take care of yourself. Chaotic neutral character and let a die roll decide what to do.
Yeah.
Well, Kat, I don't know because I finished the quiz like 2 hours ago, so you know. You didn't keep it open? That's your fault. Anyway. Race, human, and then I'm tied 3 times for dwarf, halfling, and half-elf. I lied.
Dwarf,
Gnome.
and halfling.
Dwarf, gnome, and halfling, so all the
All
smalls.
the tiny people. You small.
A small. Class. I tied for 3, so I'm druid, paladin, and ranger equally, actually. So why it didn't say druid, I don't know.
What are your stats? Okay, Kat, you're gonna wanna drop paladin and
Go.
pick up druid.
So I'm druid ranger, basically.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even though druid ranger doesn't really mix too well in terms of like class abilities, but it's fine.
Well, and then I
You
tied
are not
also-
a cleric.
No, I am not a cleric. I'm also not really a monk, apparently. I'm tied for everything else. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Alright, so, chaotic good. A chaotic good character acts as his conscience hers. A chaotic good character acts as her conscience directs her with little regard for what others expect of her. She makes her own way, but she's kind and benevolent. She believes in goodness and right, but has little use for laws and regulations. She hates it when people try to intimidate others and tell them what to do, which is true. She follows her own moral compass, which, although good, may not agree with that of society. Fact. Chaotic good is the best alignment you can be because it combines a good heart with a free spirit. However, chaotic good can be a dangerous alignment when it disrupts the order of society and punishes those who do well for themselves. Race. Humans are the most adaptable of the common races. Maybe we're all just really adaptable, and that's why. Short generations and a penchant for migration and conquest have made them physically diverse as well. Humans are often unorthodox in their dress, sporting unusual hairstyles, fanciful clothes, tattoos, and the like. Primary class, paladins? Why is paladin my primary? Ranger's my secondary. It doesn't say anything about druid.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't.
Paladins take their adventures seriously, and even a mundane mission is, in the heart of the paladin, a personal test of opportunity to demonstrate bravery, to learn tactics, and to find ways to do good. Divine power protects these warriors of virtue and warding off harm, protecting from disease, healing, and guarding against fear. The paladin can also direct this power to help others, healing wounds or curing diseases, and also use it to destroy evil. Experienced paladins can smite evil foes and turn away undead. Paladin's wisdom score should be high, as this determines the maximum spell level that they can cast. Many of the paladin's special abilities can benefit from high charisma score. My wisdom...
Wait, did it say a paladin's wisdom score should be high?
Yes.
That is wrong. Paladins get their shit from charisma.
It says charisma and paladin. Special abilities benefit from high charisma score. Wisdom score can be high, should be high, as it is determines maximum spell level.
No, those words need to be flipped. A paladin's charisma score should be high, as this determines the maximum spell level they can cast. Paladins are charisma-based casters.
Oh, well, there you go. Secondary, rangers. Rangers are skilled stalkers and hunters who make their homes in the woods. Their martial skill...
Martial skill
is
nearly the
equal of the fighter, but they lack the latter's dedication to the craft of fighting. Instead, the ranger focuses her skills and training on specific enemy, a type of creature she bears a vengeful grudge against and hunts above all others. Rangers often accept the role of protector, aiding those who live in or travel through the woods. Her skills allow her to move quietly and stick to the shadows, especially in natural settings, and she also has special knowledge of certain types of creatures. Finally, an experienced ranger has such a tie to nature that she can actually draw natural power to cast divine spells, much as a druid does. And like a druid, she is often accompanied by animal companions. A ranger's wisdom score should be high, as this determines the maximum spell level that she can cast. And then dexterity is also ranger, I would think.
Still not as high.
Does
a
Kira
wisdom
have Kira status? Oh, that's my tweet. That's not the same. Wait, hold on. Character sheet. This might have been completely updated. 13, 16, 15, 8 intelligence. Kira wasn't that smart. 12 and 11. So I guess, oops. Oh, it went to that one. Okay. So you guys didn't see that, but you can see it there. Okay. So not quite the same, but... Interesting. Hey, so, are you gonna go eat?
Yes. Unless you want me to read any of these.
Well, if you want to, go for it. Curious as to what druid is, since I'm the other druid.
Druids gain power not by ruling nature, but by being one with it. They hate the unnatural, including aberrations or undead, and destroy them where possible. Druids receive divine spells from nature, not the gods, and can gain an array of powers as they gain experience, including the ability to take the shapes of animals. The weapons and armor of a druid are restricted by their traditional oaths, not simply training. A druid's wisdom score should be high, determines maximum spell level.
There we go.
One of the things that, like, anytime I make a druid character, one of the spells I always like taking is called Call Lightning, which you create a storm cloud above you, or a storm in general.
My evil score was 2, mine was 1.
Or you even take control of a storm that's already there, and then you just call down lightning. And
Most of chat is not evil.
I used to play a lot of Destiny, and one of the subclasses
I did not expect it to go this way.
I know. One of the subclasses for the Warlock is Stormcaller, where you basically turn into fucking Darth Sidious and you shoot lightning out of your fingertips. But there's an idea that there's like a sentience behind the storm, and you aren't taking control of it. If anything, the storm is taking control of you. So you are just a channeler of the natural storm, the primordial storm. And that's always been something that's like, that's really fucking cool. And I like it a lot. So like, being at one with nature is different than living with nature.
Yes.
Like, I don't love the forest for the trees. I don't love the forest for the animals. I love the forest as it is, as it was, and as it will one day be. Because you can burn down this, group of trees, but they'll regrow. There will always be something more.
That's why you do it.
That's why I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm going to go
Mass
and
Effect
eat.
quiz so that way I can say no. That way I can say I did more than one. I love you.
Love you too. Thanks for having me.
Yes. Thank you for joining. He was supposed to work today, but they canceled. So
They didn't cancel.
they just decided 3-day weekend.
Yeah, for the first week they were just like,
Less.
I think it's because I went in on Monday for orientation.
Oh, that makes sense. So it's not 6 days.
Yeah, so
That's
it was
good.
Monday through Friday, and then sorry, I didn't realize what you were doing. Next week will be Tuesday through Saturday.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go and enjoy some delicious, delicious food.
Go do the food. I love you.
Love you.
Thanks for being here. They're all saying bye.
Bye, guys!
All right, so this is this test. I'm going to do this before.
Do you want me to close this because time?
Yeah. So, hopefully this isn't long. I have no idea how many questions this is. Doesn't say. But this is which Mass Effect character are you? I'm going to take it real quick. And that'll be the last one we do. Because I hunky too. Scroll to start quiz. Okay. I don't know how legit this is. Someone just posted it. So, how stuff works. We've got a fight on the way. How do you prepare? I'd rather avoid this, but if we have to, we have to. Lock and load, woo. I'll get someone else to handle that. Wait, why am I fighting someone? I need to know why I'm fighting them, so I think that's appropriate. It's a Reaper. Or a Husk, I guess. The universe is dark and full of terrors. Which creature creeps you out the most? A Husk? What's a Thorian? I don't remember. A Varen or a shifty-looking cow? Wait. I feel like this is a reference to something, and I'm not realizing what it is. My Mass Effect friends would definitely say I'm Tali. Yeah. I have no idea what I'd be. I don't know. I would say a Husk creeps me out because it's like us turned into things. Like, it's creepy. It's someone you used to love and now it's not. A Thorian is a flower? Oh, I don't want to Google it there. Might be a bad idea. Mass Effect Thorian. Oh, they're like really organic. Fair. What was it? Varen? Oh, Varens are puppies. Husks. Yeah, flower. Yeah. Thorian is a mind-controlling plant thing from the first game. Legit. What creeps me out is probably more Husk than anything else. Hi, Bella Coco. Do your best work alone or with others in a group? Always need support. I can go either way. As long as I'm in charge, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I do my best work. I would say it can go either way. How much time do you spend customizing Shepherd in game? I swear to God, if I'm Shepherd, by the way. That's the best part. Probably more time than I should. I'll go with whatever's fast. It can be fun to play around with. I'd say probably more time than I should. It's also the best part. What kind of fighter are you for the most part? I'm a bit of a bruiser. I'm like a ninja. I fight with intelligence. I'm a lover, not a fighter. What's funny is if I'm given the opportunity to be more stealth or just fight, I'm gonna pick just fight. But in Mass Effect or in other games where there's like soldier or like, you know, aggressive fighting, but you can also be something like a sniper or something, I'm gonna be the sniper, the archer, or the archer. I want to be at a distance. I don't want to get in the thing's face. I'm like weirdly in between, but in real life, I am a lover, not a fighter. I'll fight with words, but physically I'm not gonna like fight. With words, I fight with intelligence. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, I'll just say this one. Do you like... spoilers. Do you like how Mass Effect 3 ended? Well, this isn't spoilers. This is just one of the possible endings, which is not one I'm going to choose, I think. I don't know. I don't remember which one's which. Sure, I just don't like any game endings. I don't think I even played part 3. I hated it. I mean, I didn't mind it because I did, which isn't this, I don't think that's what's displayed here. I did synthesis, which is the best way I can describe it without spoilers. And that was updated later. So I'll say sure. And I actually didn't mind it. Those cows are sus. Hi, Jack. Do you like Jack in Mass Effect 2? Yes? A little too ragey? No. She's fun. Who doesn't remember Jack? This is a trick question, right? Because it doesn't say, like, it depends on the ending or anything. River didn't even play part 3. But she also hated it, so there's that. But also she read it before they updated it with a third option or fourth. They have 4 options, technically. There are 4 different endings to Mass Effect 3. So that's a spoiler for one ending. Are you a sniper? When I need to be not exciting enough, 110%. 110%. I'm a sniper in Mass Effect. I played... Help. It's been so long. It's what Garrus is. I played that. Sniper and turning invisible. Mass Effect relies on choices. How do you handle someone choosing to betray you? A filthy Xeno? Why are you being xenophobic? How dare you? Finder's being Ashley. Please purge. There was also the extended cut of the ending to better flesh out each ending. I love sniping from afar. I sniper sometimes. I did it. Infiltrator! Thank you, to be fair. An infiltrator. I was an infiltrator. Dalton also did it. It is purged. There was also the extended cut for the ending to better flesh out each ending. Oh, that. There you go. Someone choosing to betray you. I'd try to get them to see the mistake they made. I might have cussed out that person. I guess I'd have to eliminate that person. Well, that sucks. I'd say get them to see the mistakes they made. That's a shook shepherd. Also a little renegade. Do the ends justify the means? They can't. Well, what ends and what means? Obviously, I have no idea. I'd say what ends, what means. Sometimes it's just more fun to use a melee weapon. Pick one. Omniblade, KatFTWynn. I don't remember who that is. Krogan Hammer, or what that is. Cryo Gauntlet. What's KatFTWynn? I don't know what that is. It's a blade. Maintains a magnetic field containing superheated plasma. Okay. Yes. I'm doing one more test because we only did one. Ha! It's using Andromeda stuff? Oh, is that what that is? Omniblade, Krogan Hammer. If I had to do a melee weapon, it'd probably be a hammer. What's your absolute favorite type of game ever? First person shooter, MMORPG, battle arena, strategy. None of these. Platforming. And I don't like any other MMOs. I only like Final Fantasy XIV. So I guess out of all of these, first person. Hi, Wolf Prince. Hello, hello. I like the Omniblade. Yeah, I do too, but also hammer. No sass in these parts. Hi, Crystal. Is stream ending soon? Yes, because me and Keita are going to be live in 3 hours on her channel, so I need a break in between. Do you need to be the winner all the time, or can someone else be in the spotlight? Oh, absolutely. I'm not a salty loser. I like to, for fun, for like joking or joshing. I'm not actually upset that I lost, ever. If I'm the winner, then that's great. If not, that's okay too. I mean, I do like glory now and then. Oh no, other people can take all the glory. I'm the only winner. I'd say it's great. If not, that's okay too. Super renegade boy. Also my husband. There's my husband, chat. Can we get a clip of that saved for next time we do Mario Kart? Again, it's fun to be salty. But I'm fine if I'm in last place. I'm like, well, this is my life now. Like, I never get upset that I'm in 12th. I get upset if I get super fucked over by unfortunate events. There's a difference. Super big difference. Are you willing to sacrifice your own health and well-being to accomplish your goals? If that's what it takes, that's like the last resort. I would say that's like, I mean, I'd rather not. Depends what my goals are. If my goals are for the greater good and saving others, like if my own health and well-being meant other people got to thrive and survive, then it's a last resort. But otherwise, if it's just like goals of like, oh, well, I'd like to do this thing, I mean, I'd rather not. So I'll say that. Hey. It's, oh my God. It's President Bartlett, chat. It's President Bartlett from the West Wing. I'm so excited to play through Mass Effect 2 again and hear his voice and know that it's President Bartlett now, because going through Mass Effect, I had never seen him in any. I knew him. I knew he was Martin Sheen. I just didn't really know him from anything else so like I just know him as the elusive man. I don't know him in any other role, but now I do. Martin Sheen. Although you guys, chat, you're not gonna like the elusive man. He's not a good guy. He's not like the worst guy. He's not a great guy. And you know it right off the bat. Like, it's very obvious. It's not like I'm spoilering. Double stream day. It did turn into a double stream day. We just rescheduled Wednesday's evening to Saturday's evening. How serious are you? As serious as anyone. I guess sometimes when I need to be. Deadly. Too many people are serious. I would say when I need to be. What would you say is the best gaming console overall? Nintendo. I like place. If I'm to go with graphics, probably I prefer PlayStation, just because then I don't worry about like optimization issues. I don't have to like. I prefer PlayStation over Xbox in terms of UI and stuff and controller. Well, that's not true. I like Xbox controllers a lot because I prefer them for PC, but. I just tend to lean towards more PlayStation versus Xbox, but Nintendo's my favorite, like, has always created my favorite consoles. I didn't really care for Wii, but like, I loved N64, I loved GameCube, and I really love the Switch. It's my favorite, so. Hi, Beelzebub. No. Also, don't use Master Race. Bad plan. I know that's like the term people use, but it has such icky connotations. Who does Shepard belong with anyway? Liara, Ashley, Sha'ira? Who's Sha'ira? And Kaden. No, none of these. Why are we only going for Pele? This is only Mass Effect 1 choices. None of them. I guess Liara. Who's Sha'ira though? Chat. Let me Google this too. Sha'ira. Is Shyguy one of the
None of them.
daughters? No, because that was Morinth, right? Who the fuck's Shyguy? None of them. Asari priestess from the first game. You can romance her? Is she even an option? She kind of reminds me of Morinth. Morinth you can romance, and she's terrifying. Anyway. Don't romance Morinth. Don't do it. I'll say Liara out of all of them. I mean, out of the two of them, I'm picking Ashley. Not to romance, to keep. Because, again, most people keep Caden. Also, I don't want him getting in my pants. And I find her personality to actually be a personality. No offense, Caden, he doesn't really have one. Liara's best girl and best romance. I love Garrus. I thought of Liara as my child or sister. Like, I thought of her as family in the first two games. And then third game, I was actually like, I could have actually seen myself in a relationship with you with the way that they handled the third game with her. But I was already I'm with Garrus. I'm too far gone. I'm with Garrus. So I would have loved to be with Samara. Samara would have been like hard to decide for me between Garrus and Samara, because I love Samara's code and just like how much she sticks to her morals. But you can't romance her. You can only have a one night stand, and that's not worth it to me. That's not fair to her, because I don't even think she likes that. Like, I think she regrets it type thing. So I'll go with Liara out of these. So Caden is just Karthmark. Who's that? In our pants. Caden always dies. No, a lot of people kill Ashley. I was trying not to say that one dies, but one dies. And a lot of people do pick Caden to live, because a lot of people hate Ashley because she's xenophobic, which fair. But so I decided to do keep Ashley, because one, a lot of people do choose Caden to live, and I thought it'd be interesting to show another perspective of just like another option of keeping her alive. And I honestly just don't care, because I knew I was going to romance Garrus, doesn't care about other romance options. But two, more women in my content. Three, she does get better, and she does learn and has actual personal growth. Caden just is and exists. Spoilers, no point playing the games now. It happens in the first game. You pick between Ashley and Caden in the first game. There's 3. It's fine. Oh, from Knights of the Old Republic. Same voice actor, really? Okay. That's cool. I just wish the romance was more fleshed out. What, Liara? I feel like Liara is. Alright. Oh, there's Kita's favorite, though. Well, one of her favorites. Miranda. Can you romance her? You can't romance Miranda as femshep, right? Or else I feel like Kita would have right away. But I don't think she's a femshep option. Samara romance. Oh, yeah. I wish that romance was fleshed out, same. But, like, I wish she could. I guess because it's kind of like, it's not being a nun, but it's kind of like the viewpoint of, like, a nun doesn't go with anyone because it affects their bias or work or whatever. I'm not entirely sure why nuns can't be with someone, but that's like a thing. It's the same with Justicars, which is what Samara is. If they are with someone, it can affect their job, and that's why she won't do it. So like, I get why she's not a romanceable option. I just love her. Ashley gets a lot of shit for her initial views. Everyone seems to overlook that she has some honest grievances and she grows past them. I do appreciate that she grows past them. If she didn't, I would have a hard time. Like, honestly, and apparently Caden's the same way. Whoever is alive for 2 is kind of a dick in 2, and they just like, and then you don't see them again for a while because in 2 they're not really there. I'm just like, what the fuck? Why are you a dick? But 3, they're better. Hi, Cynthia. Hello. Nuns can't be with people because of the patriarchy. I mean, fair. But also, like, priests can't be, right? So it's not just patriarchy. Miranda is Morgan, basically, yeah. None of them. Ha ha ha. You were supposed to be able to romance Miranda as femshep, but it got cut. There are mods that re-implement it. Oh, that's nice. Metaphorically married to Jesus, I think. Okay, maybe that's what it is. So that's not exactly Justicar. I think Justicar is supposed to be more that it affects your job. And it'll affect you from making the choices you need to make. So you can't have any attachments. Like, I don't even think they can have attachments to their kids. Like, that's the whole story for Samara, is her trying to figure out if her family matters more or her Justicar code. And it's not an easy story. I love Samara, though. Oh my god, I love her so much. Anyway, do you like that the games include the ability for you to have romantic relationships? That's literally the only reason I started it. Anything that makes the story... Yeah, it's kind of cool. Anything that makes the story cooler. Yeah. I just want a hell yeah. Where's my hell yeah? That's literally the only reason I started playing it. Ow. There's more questions to this than I thought. Look at that Frenchie. I love Frenchies. I wish the Legendary Edition would implement cut content like romance options. Oh my god, that'd be so good. What if they just made everyone a bi? Oh my god, I would have such a hard time if everyone was bi. They won't. But that would be amazing, because that was like the biggest gripe people have. Like, you can't romance Garrus as male shep, and you can't romance Tali as femme shep. Like, a lot of people are upset about these things. Have you ever seen a Mass Effect fan film? Didn't even know they existed. No. I didn't even know people had made fan films. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Are you more offensive or defensive in a fight? I like to keep myself safe. It's probably the best option. What's the best Mass Effect game? 1, 2, 3, or Andromeda? No one's gonna like my answer. Everyone thinks 2. I'm honestly stuck between 2 and 3. And the reason is because, like, first of all, I went into 3 knowing the ending. So, like, the ending wasn't, like, I didn't get through the whole game and then be like, fuck this game at the end of 3. Because I knew it was coming. So my experience is much different than most people. But also, 3 has Citadel. And Citadel is the best DLC that exists. Ever. And that, like, really hits it up here for me. So, like... But I also really like Samara. Like, 2 has a lot of great characters like Jack, Samara, stuff like that. So, like, it's between 1 and 3 for me, but for opposite reasons, really. 1 for story writing setting, 3 for gameplay mechanics. I mean, yeah, gameplay obviously improved throughout the whole series. Like, gameplay was so much better. Also, less glitches. I see the gameplay for 3 is excellent and well done, but that ending is rough. Honestly, like, when they added synthesis, I think that's a really good ending. I think it's fine. I don't think endings always have to be perfectly happy. As long as they're fitting, and I felt like it was very fitting. But don't say the ending in chat. Having a different experience than many others is valuable, yeah. 2 has a great story characters and gameplay. I still haven't finished 3 yet, but it is undeniably the most fun combat. I agree, it's the most fun combat. Citadel just really does it for me, so I'll have to do it. Isn't that Morinth? Or is that Samara? It's really hard to tell. It doesn't look like Samara's outfit, though. I don't think that's Samara. That's definitely not Liara. That's not Liara's face. Is that Morinth? That's Morinth. It's got to be Morinth. I don't know. Who's Cora again? Oh, that's Andromeda. If you want someone at your back who knows their way around biotics, who would you choose? Samara. Jack is great. She's very aggressive, though. I think Samara is very strategic and plotting. Morinth is also aggressive. I feel like these two are kind of similar in combat. Samara, yeah. I'm surprised Liara's not here. Especially, can you even have Morinth on your team? I don't think so. Maybe you can. I never did, so. What's the best biotic ability? Warp, Nova, Annihilation Barrier. I don't fucking know because I didn't play biotic. I played Infiltrator. You can have Morinth. You have to make some decisions. Oh, okay. That is Morinth? I thought that was Morinth. I don't recognize Morinth as much because I didn't have her. You have to, like, make a big decision between her and Samara, don't you? And I love Samara, so. She's a freaking Asari matriarch. Jack's got about the same degree of raw power, but she's unstable and inexperienced. Yeah, she's aggressive. So that's why I said I like the planning more. Kit and Kita? I mean Cat? Cat 2 are my favorite streams on the Citadel. I love that. I need to, oh my god, me and Kita should have that as alerts. This is my favorite stream on the Citadel. As like a donation or something, or a sub. Honestly, I'll be playing Mass Effect for so long, I should really have some Mass Effect alerts ready. Warp Team, where you at? I don't know. Biotic all the way. I'm Biotic. What? I don't know what these are. You guys are saying warp, so I'm gonna say warp. I don't fucking know. I am the Biotic Wind. Oh. Are you the kind of person who pre-orders a game, or do you wait to see what the reviews say? It depends on the game. Absolutely. Why is he so angry? What happened? Why can't I remember his name? I want to call him Scott because he's the same voice actor, same actor. That's Scott in fucking Austin Powers, but that's not his name. Joker. That's Joker. Okay. Do you have a quick temper? Who, me? I can go off sometimes. I'm always really... Not usually. I can go off sometimes. Never mind. I thought about video games and I can rage. Will Wheaton? That's not Will Wheaton. Is it? Is that his name? Wait, maybe it is his name. That's Joker. Rude. I know, it's just been a long time since I played, honestly. It's not that I forgot Joker. I'm just trying to pull names from a really long ago database. Like, I literally haven't played it since I played it on YouTube, and I haven't seen anyone play it since then. So, like, I'm trying here. Jeff, technically. Seth Green, thank you. That's his name. Thank you. It's Seth Green. This clown? I like Joker. Seth Green, Fender, stop being trolly. Nova's really good, but you gotta have Biotic Charge to pair with. I don't know. Again, I was Infiltrator because I didn't want to deal with Biotic. Let's say Mass Effect glitches on you. What franchise would you play instead? But I'd still keep playing it because the glitches are beautiful. Let's say it glitches on you. It did. Many times. What franchise would you play instead? Halo or Mario? I like Halo 3 multiplayer, and that's it. I wouldn't play another Halo or like any other. But I don't really play any of these others. Like, I've played some Mario, but it depends on the Mario. I play Mario Party, Mario Kart. Don't play a lot of Mario games. Hi, Katie Appa. Good. How are you doing? I'll say Halo, because I love Halo 3. If you want a mercenary, you need a mercenary organization. Pick one. Fuck. I don't remember. It wouldn't be Blood Pack. My friend was Blue Suns all the way. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know what these are. Treboron Rojo or Rojo? I recommend playing through Halo Reach. It's one of the best overall multiplayer and single player. I played a little bit of Halo Reach multiplayer, and I still prefer 3 because I was confused and I died a lot. Probably because a lot of people are better than me, but it's fine. I don't remember what Eclipse is versus... Give me Demasari Girls. Oh, is Eclipse Sorry? I probably like that. Blue Sun was... I don't remember. What with Eclipse, Dangerous Asari waifus. Okay, fuck it. I only remember colors or the merc groups. I remember like the colors, yeah, but I remember I don't like Blood Pack, I think, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. Some gamers are more hardcore than others. How much? I did not expect this to be so long, but I guess that I'm almost done probably. Some gamers are more hardcore than others. How much time do you spend gaming? More than I should. I mean, it's my job. It's nonstop. Literally, it's my job, and then in the evening, I play Final Fantasy 14 or something else. Like, yeah, it's nonstop. Or Animal Crossing. What's more important, the gameplay or the story? You need both, absolutely. I say you need both, because, like, if a game, even if the story is amazing, but the gameplay is so frustrating, it's unplayable, like, that's a problem. Blue Suns because Zaid deserved the best. I didn't have Zaid. I've never played with Zaid or the girl because I didn't have that DLC. I literally only played Leviathan DLC and Citadel DLC. I didn't do any other DLCs because I didn't know how I'd feel about Mass Effect, so I didn't want to spend the money on DLCs. And then by the time I got to 3, I'm like, I know I really like it, but I only have so much money to spend. Shyguy, which one should I do? And he recommended Leviathan for the lore and Citadel because it's the best. So, I think that's purely Vorcha. Oh, okay. Good gameplay can stand on its own? Sometimes. Like, literally, that depends on the game for me. Because, like, good gameplay, but with a shit story, I'm gonna hate the game. Like, I need both. I prefer both. So, Kasumi, that's her name. Kasumi. Kasumi's missions were really fun. Yeah, I didn't play Kasumi or Zaid. I didn't have them. But I'm going to have it all with Legendary, right? Cat pauses between gameplay to eat and sleep. I mean, true. The DLCs were separately purchased then? Yes, they were. So I didn't want to get them. You could buy them all in a pack or you could buy them separately. Leviathan was neat. I just wish that last section lasted longer. Are you talking about the underwater section? Because I hated it. It was so slow. You should have it all, I believe. Looking forward to the Shadow Broker DLC. I never played Shadow Broker, so I'm excited to finally do it because people said that it was really nice to, like, have that time with Liara and 2, and I didn't have it. You will? Cool. Okay. Are you stoked that BioWare may be working on a new Mass Effect game? Heck yeah. I don't know about after Andromeda. Andromeda wasn't bad. It's just no one watched me play it, so I didn't. God damn it! Remember when I said I'm gonna fucking get Commander Shepard? Do I get to be Jennifer Hale? Do I have to be him? I'm the most uninteresting fucking character. Actually, I'm the most malleable, technically, if you think about it. I'm not Caden. Are there any Caden stands that are going to come after me? I got Morden. Dalton! I love Morden. What does this say for your description? Okay, I don't want to be a jerk, but you need to move along and finish this up so you can take a break instead of raiding Kita. Oh my god, never mind. There we go. Yeah. Shadow Broker is absolute best. That's what a lot of people say. I just have Shepard. I don't think they probably have a difference between male and female. So I think it's just you are Shepard. It doesn't say male Shep, so I'm assuming it's just Shepard. You are the most important person in the universe. Dalton, I like the way you looked at that. I got Commander Shepard as well. Sooth! High five. Share the quiz link so I can get something that will make you jelly. Well, you're not going to do it in time, are you? Here you go. Watch, you're going to do it super fast. It says either male or female. Okay, so it's just whatever. So, was there ever any doubt that you and Commander Shepard are cut from the same cloth? The hero of most of the story, and also male or female depending on your choices. Shepard can even go full renegade and be villain. Like you, Shepard is, well, I wouldn't say it's villain, but it's, yeah. Shepard is adaptable and fully open to change as circumstances dictate. I am ditto. God damn it. It's like when I took an Avatar quiz forever ago that was off Facebook, so I don't even know what it was anymore. But I took it. All my friends were like, it was which bender are you? That's literally what the quiz was. It's which bender are you from the Avatar universe. All my friends took it. They all got benders except for one friend who got human, no bending. Sokka, basically. And he was pissed, which I don't blame him because it says which bender, so you assume it's going to give you a bender. I got the Avatar. So I was everything. And I'm like, well, so I tend to get like the main character. I'm like, god damn it. Not the Ditto quest, not again. I thought you meant Bender from Futurama. Wait, what? I have to go now. Take care, Soothsayer. Have a lovely evening. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for spending time with us and doing the quizzes with us. You can fight like a Krogan, run like a leopard, but you will never be better than Commander Shepard. I like this rhyme. Oh my god. I don't know Caden, but I like Karth, which is also a Minority Report. In Minority Report. It's just like shepherd, male or female, can apply. That's what I figured. So this is what you got for your quiz, the D&D one. Chaotic good. Hey, chaotic good. Human wizard, 4th level. Nice. I don't know what any of the stats mean, unfortunately, but wisdom is good, I think, with wizard, right? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. No, it's intelligence, which that's pretty high for you too. Which bender? Oh. Yeah, no, which, like, element bender. And I got fucking avatar, which none of us knew was going to be an option. And my friend got human and was pissed because that's not what the test said. Which, fair. I got shepherd as well. We have so many shepherds in chat, which makes sense because we have so many humans. And it seems to be me that, like, a lot of us mold to what we need to be for a certain situation or circumstance. And that's what human on the D&D quest quiz means. I was gonna say questions and quiz, so I got quest. And then shepherd's the same idea. Well then, I am the elusive man. Are you? What does it say? Fender got the elusive man! Fender is Bartlett? You are the ends justify the means. Boy, are you. So, Kat, you are Shepherd. I am Morden. Basically the bones to your Kirk. Oh my god. Bones. I love Morden. I love him. I love everyone. Like, I love Rex. I love Morden. I love Grunt. I love Jack. I love Tali. I love Garrus. I love them all. Except for Kaden. And to Ashley. She's alright. I love, Keto would kill me. I can't remember her name. But all I remember is her ass. Which, I mean, best quality. Oh my god. But she's only in 2. A lot of the characters in 2 don't come back in 3. And it's kind of frustrating. Miranda, thank you. I am the very model of a scientist Valerian. Okay. Thank you, Mirandas. Thank you, guys. Ass. My friends would say I'm Tali. River's Tali. River's Tali and Morden. She's very analytical like Morden. But Tali is also like very much stands to her beliefs and stuff and convictions. And is hard to change the mind of, but can if it need be. Oh my god. Legion. I just remembered Legion exists and I got emotional. Edie, Joker. I love them all! Like, there's honestly not many people on my crew that I don't like. Really, Mass Effect truly made some memorable fucking characters that just are lovely. The ones that are probably most forgettable. Kaden. Ashley is not forgettable, but not really liked. Jacob is pretty forgettable. And as much as I liked him, Vega, no, it's Vega, James Vega, he's kind of forgettable too. Pretty much the humans. It's really the humans are the most forgettable beans. I liked Vega. I loved flirting with him. He's not a romance. You can just flirt for funsies, and I did that. So I liked like the chemistry I had with him. But like he's also a one-night stand. Pretty much the humans are kind of immemorable. The only person on my Mass Effect crew I didn't like, I blew up, so... Is it Ashley or Kaden? Cora, aka Hot Dog Water, is bad. See, I didn't get close enough to any of the characters in Andromeda to have opinions. All I knew is that I wanted to ping Fetra. So, like, humans except Miranda. Oh, except Miranda. Except Miranda. Miranda's a really good human. Kaden? Yeah, F. I liked Jacob, but he is like just kind of there. But I didn't mind him. Like, I didn't dislike him. But he just existed. He has more personality than Kaden, but not by much. It's like they don't really know how to write male humans. Wish I had a good eye roll emote. Huh, I got Morden too. I can see that, actually. Morden's very smart, very intellectual. He's a scientist. He looks at data and decides decisions based off the data. He's a good bean. Morden Solus is very, very sweet. and loves him. I tweaked a few answers that I was borderline on. I got the elusive man. Turns out he ain't far off from Shepherd result. Oh man. That doesn't surprise me though, because Shepherd's supposed to be anything you kind of want, so you can be Renegade or Paragon. Elusive Man is basically Renegade. Makes sense. I'm gonna take the Mass Effect quiz now. Okay, I'm probably gonna end. It's 4. It's a little late, but I wanted to get a second quiz done because we took so long on D&D, which again, that's why I wanted to do it in the first place, so I don't regret it. But yeah. I don't know. Will this give me the results here? Maybe not, but we'll see. See if it works. But thank you guys for being here. The D&D quiz took that long? Yes. From like a little before 1 till 3. It's 140 questions, and me and Shyguy talked a lot during it. We both would share our experiences or like why a question would be hard for us, and talk to chat and read chat's responses. Stop saying it was just me. Shyguy took just as long. How dare? Why is everyone putting it on me? Stop bullying. I'm upsetty. Finder upset me. But we're gonna go and raid someone, but I will be live again on Kita's channel in 2.5 hours. And she'll be playing some Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I'll be watching. And you guys will see how that goes. I think we're doing a main story battle first. I believe. But let's go give someone some love. Oh my god. Guys. Frank is playing some Dead by Daylight. Let's go give Frank some love. Assuming Frank is still going. Hi, Wildcat. Oh no. Well, we're gonna go raid someone. Frank called this Baby Survivor. Come learn with me. Sexy Chess. That's tonight. Sexy Chess is tonight. I caught the end of stream. It's okay. It's because we're live again in 2.5 hours on Kita's channel. So that's the only reason I'm ending so early. But, well, I guess it's not that early on a Saturday, but still. There is the raid response. If you need to copy and paste it, copy and paste in chapter 1. Make sure it works in 2 to let us know you're coming with. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for taking the test with me. It was fun to see everyone's responses. So did you let me know, like in general Discord or whatnot, let me know, guys, or next stream, how you liked it. If you'd like me to do another personality test stream, because we have so many more. I only did 2. So we definitely have more we could do, and that are accessible. So just let me know how you think on it. Let me know how you guys felt about it, if you guys really enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in just a few hours on Kita's channel. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in Frank's chat. Heck yes, from me. If you guys do not know Frank the Pegasus, she is fan-frickin-tastic, and I love her. She's a good-hearted bean who plays a lot of, normally, farm sims or stuff like that. Like, she's played a lot of Stardew. She's been playing Story of Seasons, a lot of Animal Crossing, all that. A lot of chill games, but also will sometimes try her hand at some things that are out of her comfort zone, like Dead by Daylight, which I know she really enjoys. She hates scary games, but she enjoys Dead by Daylight. So please give her some support, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. This is super fun. Would totally watch more streams like this. Yo. Okay, every time I keep refreshing Frank's stream, and then it like freezes. It does this all the time, and I don't understand. But thank you guys for being here and for spending your Saturday with me. And I'll see you guys this next week. I'm not sure when. Probably Tuesday, because a game comes out on Tuesday, but we'll see. But yeah, so have a lovely night, you guys. Dead by Daylight's just like Animal Crossing. No. But what game? I saw Black Clouds, I think. Yeah, I saw Black Clouds. So we'll see you guys for that. Have a good night, guys. Bye, everyone. Bye, guys.